Hey, it's BGV. Why are you never in the right spot, web camera? I literally check every single time to make sure it's directly on me. You little punk. Too low. Better. This freaking web camera. Every single time I check before I go live. I'm like, okay, is it in the right spot? Am I centered? And every single time it lies to my face. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GV stream. Hello, hello, hello. Today is August 5th, 2026, the Wednesday stream. Friendly reminder, we are going live every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I am now moved to North Carolina, thus I am on Eastern Time and not Mountain Time in Colorado. As much as I loved Colorado, I am no longer in Colorado. Thus, we are on Eastern Time. So yeah, welcome in. More Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords today, which I've been enjoying quite a bit. It's weird how it's weird how I enjoy these games, as I was talking about in the last stream. It's like they're really not my kind of games outside of the RPG element, but for whatever reason, yeah, they're like they kind of grow on you. I think that's the best way to put it. They kind of just grow on you over time. It's like you really get invested into the world. I think the writing and the character writing is really good. So I don't know, it just pulls you in. I guess that's BioWare stuff in general, as I've said, but I'm much more interested in BioWare's other stuff. Again, I know this is Obsidian, not BioWare, but it feels extremely similar to KOTOR 1, which was made by BioWare, of course. Anyways, point is, greatly enjoying it. What's up, Illuminante? What is up, Roman? Welcome in. So yeah, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we are live every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on youtube.com/Grohlvana and also twitch.tv/Grohlvana. No more TikTok just because it's kind of a waste. It's like a waste of, I don't like vertical streams and all that crap. I just want to play the game. I don't want to, you know, try to maximize exposure and all that crap. It's TikTok is just, it feels different than YouTube and Twitch. YouTube and Twitch feels good to multi-stream. TikTok, what's up, Nomad HO2? So yeah, welcome back. Basically, let's do a big recap for anybody that hasn't been following along or is new, since this is stream number 10. And feel free to correct me with any lore that I may get wrong here or story that I may get wrong here, because some of it's still confusing to me for sure. Basically, we are the final Jedi, which is never the case. That's always BS, right? There's always other Jedi. But yeah, pretty much after the Mandalorian War, with Revan defeating the Mandalorians and then turning to the dark side, we are the last Jedi after a Jedi Civil War. We were being transported to Telos to go see Karth, who was a companion in KOTOR 1. And basically that got interrupted. I think the big evil scarred man boarded the ship, the Harbinger, tried to find us, but the astromech droid from the first game, T3, saved us. We went to the Paragus mining facility. We fought our way out of the Paragus mining facility. Then we went to Telos Station. We were under investigation. Then we went to Telos, the ground level, and we figured out we needed to find all the Jedi that were still in the galaxy. The Jedi that put us into exile, the Jedi Council. So basically, you can be good or evil in this game, and in this game, you can either hunt down the Jedi, which we have done already with Jedi Vrook, or you could be good and basically, like, you know, put them, unite them. So, yeah, we're doing a dark side playthrough because it's a lot more fun. Go figure. So anyways, we killed Vrook on Dantooine, which is where the Jedi Council was in the first game. And then we went to Onderon, but then we had to crash land on Onderon's moon, which was called Dixon. And yeah, we basically influenced Mandalore, which is the leader of the Mandalorians, in order to get him on our side. There he is right there, and I did not know he would be a companion, and he is a companion. So now we're basically on Onderon, and we'll take a look at our missions to see what exactly we're doing. master of the palace, Onderon. You made it to the merchant quarter of Isis. Getting to the royal palace and the Jedi master you're looking for may be tricky, but Mandalore knows a doctor named Dagon Gent. That's a great name. I wish we named our character that. Who can help. His office is on the far side of the quarter. Lost Jedi, you fought Master Vrook and defeated him. And then we got this bonus fuel source mission, which Spirit Fant said was on some other planet. So I don't know when we'll get that, some random side quest. And we are traveling with Mandalore, who we're going to make a heavy gunner. And we're traveling with Vsauce, who we're going to make a force power using Sith. Yeah. And we're going to be evil, because it's fun. I was going to try to be a good, redeemed, evil guy, but you know what? It's just fun to be evil. You know? It just really is. I'm going to click this. You must finish your business in Isis before returning to Dixon. That's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure. This is a full and blind playthrough, so please no spoilers.
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. You are human, aren't you? Your face looks... Oh, never mind that. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
I look what? Excuse me? I look, huh? I look how? I look like a clown to you? How, am I funny? I look funny to you how? I'm like a clown to you? I'm like funny haha how? Must be hard to shuttle people when nobody is allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone. What's been going on here?
Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. Oh, it's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere.
Oh, so yeah, he thinks we're at Mandalore, because Mandalore would make trips down to Isis every now and then. What up, 12 Gauge? What up, Genfair? Hey, how you been? What's up, Lieutenant Dan Ice Cream? Evil every villain is lemon? Lemon. Military checkpoints. Are they looking for something?
Could be. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly, if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your Starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now.
Starport visa, so we're basically just locked down here. How's the situation here in Onderon?
There's strict food and water rationing, and General Vaclu's troops have been very thorough in finding Republic dissidents. Bombing's very common.
Why are Starport visas priceless?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a Starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse.
Yo, what up, Carlos? Welcome into the stream. How's the situation here in Onderon?
There's strict food and water rationing, and General Vaclu's troops have been very thorough in finding Republic.
I'll be going now.
Certainly. Mind what I said about the Starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the Starport.
Well, I feel like we're literally going to get our Starport visa stolen. Let me text back my stepdad real quick. Yeah, I feel like we're going to get our Starport visa stolen here because the guy's like, this is very important. Whatever you do, do not get your Starport visa stolen. Also, we should talk to this guy. Somebody said this guy's got like a lot of important dialogue, which I do want to make sure we talk to everybody. It's just obviously like half the... I don't want half the stream to be literally dialogue, and that's always the challenge with these games. But yeah, we'll talk to Mandalore at least once.
I have questions for you.
Oh. Depends what the questions are.
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
Nunya? That's why. They were the only Jedi who realized that the Republic would fall without the support of the Jedi? Which seems so silly. Yeah, I mean, I know Revan and Malak were evil, but, like, also, yeah, maybe step in, Jedi, and don't just, like, sit on the sidelines not doing anything. I wanted to test my training in a real fight. They provided... Yeah, probably that one. I wanted to test my training in a real fight. They provided an opportunity.
Huh. We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us?
I didn't think of you. Cue that Don Draper line where he's like, I don't think of you at all. The Mandalorians were a menace that had to be stopped. Violent butchers without humanity. Strong warriors and worthy adversaries. I'll keep my opinions of your kind to myself.
Fair enough, but let me share some of my opinions. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic, with a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this, is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory?
Yeah, probably. Look around at how many Mandalorians there are right now. Look around. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory? Probably than if the Mandalorians won, yeah. You're a fool if you think it's not.
I suppose we'll never know. Now, is there something else you needed?
You're the one that asked me questions, okay? I didn't really ask you questions. Look around. What's up, Relic Brown? What's up, Danka Wanka? What's up, Marshall Bland? Change my profile to an easier name. Well, welcome in, Marshall Bland, with the new name, the newly acquired name. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bow, 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 bow. Look, we ought to be alive right now. Look around. Doing well. Just enjoying KOTOR. KOTOR 2. I was wondering if you could give me some stimulants.
I thought that the Force would be enough of a weapon for a Jedi like yourself. Need a little something extra to work up your courage in a fight?
I mean, if you want to provide some, use, sure. I don't need it, if you can do it. Can I have the stim or not?
Here you go. But don't get too attached to them. I only have time to make so many. Now, is there something else you needed?
Can you do anything to help out?
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, is there something else you needed?
Okay, dude. So touchy. If you're leader of the Mandalorians, I would have thought you'd be tougher than you are.
I've fought countless battles. Ones most didn't walk away from. The wounds add up. And even the implants are all that keep me going sometimes. I may have been stronger in my youth, and stupider, but now I've got to rely more on my armor, my weapons, and my cunning. Now, is there something else you needed?
Okay. You didn't really take that personally, I guess. Let's do one more. Maybe we should just go through all of his dialogue. Nip that in the bud. Do you know anything about this world?
Like us, the people of Onderon are warriors. Early in their history, they built ISIS to protect them from the beasts that swarmed on their world. No matter how far they've progressed, they're fundamentally still warriors standing watch on their battlements. They don't like outsiders, and their inability to take ideas from other cultures gives them a fundamental disadvantage in warfare. They fell quickly during the Mandalorian Wars despite their martial skills. Their technology and doctrine are not in the same league as Mandalorians. Now, is there something else you needed?
Yeah, no one's on the same league as the Mandalorians. The Mandalorians are so cool. They're just the best. The absolute best. There's something about Mandalore that the game doesn't really tell you outright. It's kind of missable, but it's a spoiler. Well, if it's a spoiler, I definitely don't want to know it. But if it's something that we end up missing and not seeing, yeah, feel free to mention it. What's your take on the Republic?
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
I wonder how true that is, or how biased he is. But you were defeated, and the Republic is recovering.
Open your eyes. The ease of our attack was as much a testament to the strength of the Mandalorian clans as it was to the weakness of the Republic. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on.
I do wonder how true that is. Like, why were the Jedi so neutral? That's really lame. I don't know, like, in overall Star Wars lore, how that's portrayed. But was there a good reason they didn't, like, step in? Or were they just super lame? Perhaps the Jedi thought the Mandalorians a threat not worthy of their attention.
Then the Jedi were fools as well as cowards. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now is there something else you needed?
Did he just drop some, like, spoilers there? We were in charge of the Republic fleet that killed Mandalore? Or, like, stopped them? I don't think that was said before. Tell me about the Mandalorians.
The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
Oh, so cool. Yeah, but if you don't have any power or like a squad of people, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Mandalore? You gonna... I'm pretty sure, like, over time, don't the Mandalorians just get destroyed? Like, by the time that the first original trilogy is made, how many Mandalorians are there? It's like Boba Fett or Jango. I always forget which one's which. But, like, that's all you really see, right? They're, like, done at that point, aren't they? So, no, he doesn't really recover. My life has revolved around the same things.
Which is one of the reasons I travel with you. It pleases me that you recognize the truth. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action, and I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, is there something else you needed?
See, I like when games do that with a lot of dialogue, when they kind of just go like, all right, that's enough for now, because that's good, because then it keeps the gameplay moving. Okay. Are you certain the clans will follow you?
We have suffered defeats before, but none like our defeat at Malachor. Our spirit may have faded, but it hasn't died. It will burn bright again, like a star in the heavens.
Sounds like a lot of cope. Some Mandalorians don't seem to have the same spirit anymore.
The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us. Revan fought us like a true warrior and defeated us on our own terms. Revan embodied our philosophy and showed us our own weaknesses. Then he exploited them. It was a painful lesson. With Mandalore dead, our weapons taken, and our pride destroyed, many lost their way. But I will change that.
You know what's kind of interesting? It's kind of like the US-Japanese war, like Pearl Harbor. As far as I understand, looking into that, it was a little bit similar, right? Like the Japanese were just like, oh, we can definitely defeat the Americans, but then we put up such a fight or whatever that they ended up respecting us through the war and then surrendering or whatever, obviously with the bombs. Kind of, I don't know, I don't know how accurate that is, but it's kind of an interesting real-life parallel almost, like two somewhat honor-based cultures. I don't know about, like, America, but in a certain way, and then, like, one respecting the other and vice versa sort of thing. Elements there, maybe. Okay. I'll change that. Why? I don't think we would help him build back Mandalore. I don't think we care about that. I asked ChatGPT about Mandalore because I wasn't thinking about telling GV, but it said that it does reveal in the end game and teases it. This sounds like tricky territory. I don't know how much of this I want to know about. As usual, I would prefer not to know things I don't need to know. They survive in small groups around that era. Oh, yeah, like in the Mandalorian show. That's true. I forgot about that. Okay. I don't want the Mandalorians to become that powerful again.
There are two types of people to Mandalorians. Allies and enemies. Right now, we are allies. I don't want the Sith to destroy the Jedi. But before you set yourself against me, consider one thing. Many in the Republic look at Mandalores as wild, violent Kinrath. Now, after many years, a new Mandalore has returned. We have a long tradition of honor in dealing with allies and those who provide us aid. It's a tradition that those we war against are quick to forget. I can tell you want to know more, but we can talk more later about this. Now, is there something else you needed?
I think that's everything. How did you become Okay, it keeps adding a new one. We'll just go through all of it just because we'll have to do it eventually anyways. How did you become Mandalore?
Being Mandalore is the greatest honor for our people. Mandalore's helmet is passed from one leader to the next. When Revan executed Mandalore before our eyes, he cast Mandalore's helmet away, denied it to us. He took Mandalore's helmet and left with it. If he hadn't done that, the new Mandalore would have been chosen that day, but without leadership and direction. The clans scattered, fell apart.
So all of this is over a helmet. How did you find the helmet? Isn't there some other way to become Mandalore?
Mandalorians have been around too long to be so dependent on such a tradition. While it wouldn't be unheard of for a new helmet to be created, it was determined to find the real thing. Claiming the helmet is a traditional way for the new Mandalore to be chosen. Even in defeat, we held on to our traditions.
How did you find the helmet?
During the Jedi Civil War, I met and traveled with Revan. I was there with him when he defeated Darth Malak, and traveled with him afterwards. Eventually, he told me where he had taken the helmet. He set me upon this path. We can talk about Revan and other things later if you like. You know enough for now. Now, is there something else you needed?
You keep adding a new thing. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm good to leave when we can. Okay. Adrenal strength. We definitely need to talk to Visas, too, to get some influence there. Portmaster, we just talked to. ISIS citizen. News hologram.
In the latest news today, the Onderan Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel, and it destroyed 15 Onderan military fighters before being destroyed by Colonel Tobin's forces. Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
That definitely did not happen, right? We did shoot... Yeah, we did shoot people, but the Ebon Hawk wasn't destroyed. That sounds like propaganda, I guess. Or I guess the Ebon Hawk was destroyed. It's back on the moon. I'm forgetting. We had to crash land, I suppose. But that sounds a bit
Halt,
like
off-worlder.
propaganda.
You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on ISIS?
My business is my own. I don't think my business is of any concern of yours. Could we skip the formalities? My business is my own, literally. I'm here to buy some goods. I'm a trader. Jedi Master is rumored to be here. I don't think my business is any concern of yours.
I don't think your business is any concern of mine.
While you're at it, tell him to forget he ever saw us. Could be useful.
Be careful. Affecting minds in such a way leaves traces and makes echoes in the Force. It may reveal our presence before we are ready.
Not only is your business not my concern, I can't seem to remember why I'm holding you up.
Yeah, that's like the second time they've mentioned this is bad to do, which is weird. It feels like the game is telling me not to use Force Persuade, but like, why did I get the feats for it then? I've answered all your questions to your satisfaction. Now let me pass. You have no need to ever question me again about anything. You let me go about my business and forget you ever saw me. This is weird. They're like, yeah, warning me not to do this too much. I've answered all your questions to your satisfaction. Now let me pass.
You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Yeah, I know. You guys have warned me enough about the starport visa. I'm aware. Don't worry. I've got my visas right here. Eh? What was that? Skin condition is starting to rival Palpatine's. No, 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 no. The eye goggles are bugging out. Yeah, I honestly hate these. Yeah, I wonder if we can switch that. I hate how some of this stuff looks. It's this, right? Both in sensory visor, survey gear. So what is this? Immunity to critical hits. Yeah, that's not that big of a deal. Dex +1, stealth +4. Immunity to poison I like. Awareness. Immunity to poison's kind of nice, but it hasn't even been a problem lately. Maybe we can wear this instead. How do we look? Still dumb, but less dumb. What's up, dock worker?
That space battle has caused hell with our schedules. Our quotas for shipments are going to be late
I
again.
don't care. Tame Boma. Beast Rider.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
A what? Why do you ask?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now...
What? Stop gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city for Drexel and... I don't even know what this guy's talking about. Who are you? Your beasts seem restless? Your beasts seem restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
What did that say? Unk alert? I added the alerts for all those jewels. What did that even... Unk alert for 440 jewels. Thanks. I guess that makes me an unk, which I guess, yeah, if you're over, what, 28 at this point? It's unk status. Thanks for the jewels. As the city itself, Isis has fallen upon dark times, the tensions run high in the streets. Why do you have so many beasts in cages?
These beasts you see here are for delivery, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to... We have stopped gathering beasts now.
Okay. Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Why does Telos want your beasts?
Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade.
Man, you sure have a lot of dialogue about these beasts, okay? Tell me about the Beast Riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Gallia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
Okay, I don't need the whole, like, beast tamer story. Man, I did not expect to get the whole rundown of this beast guy. I don't know what's going on with the companion identity. There definitely seems to be some big spoiler that y'all are dancing around. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, so yeah, be careful with spoilers in the chat, because I think we're verging on something I have no knowledge of whatsoever. I was crying when our friend... I'm surprised what got me more out of that episode. I really thought... I don't want to spoil it, but I really thought the big thing would get me more, but then the smaller thing got me much more in terms of being emotional watching that. What a masterpiece. What a masterpiece. Such a good game. Okay. Man, this guy has so much dialogue about the beast. How are things unraveling?
Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen The beasts stir from the changes in the wind, and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
Zartan, 85. Thank you for the 60 months on Twitch. Well, look at that alert. My God. It's like one of the first times I've ever even seen that. Hope you've been well, Zartan85. I know we talked recently through the Patreon. Thanks so much for the subscription over on Twitch. For anybody that doesn't know, we are live streaming on youtube.com/Grohlvana and also twitch.tv/Grohlvana. Multi-streaming, so pick your stream. It's up to you, or both. Por qué no dos? Do whatever you want to do. Thanks so much for the subs, Zartan. And any Twitch subs that hear this, I still need to see if I can email y'all the exclusive Patreon YouTube channel as a little bonus. I don't know if Twitch still lets you do that, but if Twitch does let you do that, I'm going to do that. So just check your email. There may be an email if I can do it, or some other way to, like, basically contact all the Twitch subs. So keep an eye out. Okay, oh my God, I don't care. Why is it hard to enter the city?
No one is to leave the city without the
Yep. Okay. All right. Man, do I not want to know any more about you and your beasts? Holy crap.
Calm. What? Run! The bomber is out of control!
What an odd cutscene. It's all good, man. Don't you know I got beast trick? Look, he's fine. Oh my God, he's not fine. Everybody run, run! Okay, no big deal, no big deal. I deal a ton of damage, okay? It's all good.
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
It's all good, man. I'd rather not even have the credits. Just don't talk to me anymore about your beasts. You're like the main character at this point. Why'd you get so much dialogue about beasts? Oh my God, look at all this shit now. Okay. You think a few credits are going to make this better?
I am so sorry for insulting you with my offering. Here is more. Again, I apologize.
It's good, man. Just go on your way. It's good luck with the beast situation. I thought you'd have 1, maybe 2 lines of dialogue. You had 15 lines of dialogue about the beasts. I'm good with it. Thanks for the money. The caged animal appears restless. Also, what a piece of shit, by the way, keeping these bomas in, like, literally a 1-to-1 cage, size-wise. And then he puts the Cannock, which is smaller, in a double-sized cage. Ridiculous. Least favorite NPC on this planet thus far. What is this? There's trash on the ground. Hey, pick that up!
You come here, you are weak and scrawny without my powerful weapons and defenses. Special sale just for you.
Oh, this is like spider guys. These guys are weird. What's up, Zartan? Well, hey, look at that. Yeah, people love the first KOTOR playthrough, so we on to number 2. Yo, thank you. Deshaun, thanks for watching. Thanks again for them jewels. All that lore he spilled just to fail his only job. But wait, there's more! Yeah, usually the side characters just have, like, 1 to 3 lines or whatever, not like 15 lines about beasts. Okay, what's your deal? An Aqualish merchant? Roughing up some Bith for a few credits. I guess we're being racist here. I don't need your junk to make me strong, cretin. Oh, I wanted to hear his response. An Aqualish merchant. Shouldn't you be roughing up some Bith for a few credits?
Not all Aqualish do such things. Besides, Bith are hard to come by. Me, I make credits by selling things people need for violence, and Isis is in great need of weapons, armor, and more.
What do you know about Isis? Everything turning to soil heap here. Military is very bad. Queen rules here, but many of her troops are more loyal to General Vaklu. Evil man. He won't let me sell the goods to Isis, but how can you stop bad people without repeating blasters and energy shields? Oh, so we can probably side with General Vaklu to be evil. What do you know about the Queen and General Vaklu? Queen Talia, some say is weak, others say is not. She wants to stay with Republic. General Vaklu is her cousin, powerful man. He thinks Republic is trouble. Republic brings great miseries to his peoples, but Vaklu is more evil because he won't let me sell goods in the city. Okay, so is he evil or you just don't like him? What do you have for sale? Things not allowed inside the city. Stupid Onderonians can't see need for any of my weapons. People need my goods to defend themselves. But they say my goods are banned, so all the killing implements are sitting here unused, but you get special sale from Murgar's Misfortune. Show me what you have. Okay, what you got? Let's take a look at weapons. Gand Silencer. Exchange Negotiator. Blade. Blaster. Disruptor, Blaster Pistol. Disruptor Carbine. Armor. Matukai Adept Robe. Defense bonus 1, Constitution 2. Whoa, okay. That's pretty good. That might be a better robe. It's weird that this game starts you with the master robes from the start. In the first game, you have to go through the whole game to get them. 4,800 out of our 3,200. Probably is worth, though. Multispectral Target Assessor. Rebreather. Whoa. Ooh, that's pretty good. Regal Visor, Persuading Charisma, both in Precision Gloves. Okay, he's got some good stuff. Thermal Shield Generator, Nerve Enhancement System. So, let's buy the robe. Yeah, let's buy the target. Whoa, that's pretty good, too. Multispectral Target. What is this? What is this? Feature required, weapon specialization, blaster, pistol, but what is it? Oh, it's like the headpiece or whatever. 6K credits, Let's get the Rebreather mask, though. Regal Visor, Constitute, Charisma and Persuade, Precision Gloves. This is pretty good, too, right? No. It's actually not that great. Thermal Shield. Okay, then what do you got here? Misc. Thermal Detonator, Plasma Grenade, Sonic Grenade, Frag Grenade, Ion Charger Mark, Underlay, Regen 3, Crippling Scope, Martyr. Okay. That's good. We are going to need to sell at some point because we have a lot of stuff we can sell now. Reflex Package, Biotech Implant, Strength, Saves, Reflex, Dex. I think we just bought one of these, right? Immunity to critical hits, but that looks dumb. Stealth, immunity to poison, survey gear, awareness. Why can't we wear this? Oh, medium armor. Shoot. Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go back here. We did get this. So the Jedi Master Robe gives us defense bonus 3, and then it's all modified. Regenerate force points 1. This is better, I do believe. Defense bonus 1, 2, 2, 2. Constitution, Dex, and Strength. That does sound better. And then I think we got something here too, didn't we? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, no big deal. We're not having much issues with combat currently. Onderon Soldier.
General Vaklu was an underground resistance leader during the Mandalorian occupation.
Built this in a cave with a box of scraps. All right, that everybody? Okay. Into Isis we go. Beast Rider Lore Complete Anthology Volumes 1 to 6. Is that already on sale? Man, I pre-ordered that. Have you enjoyed the companions in this game thus far? How do you think they compare to the first game at the moment? Absolutely. I think they're definitely better, if I can see them. So in the first game, I'm trying to remember all the companions. some were really good. About half were like kind of forgettable, I feel like. And the other half were like really interesting. This game, I would definitely say I prefer the companion so far. Visas is super interesting. Mandalore is super interesting. Bao-Dur, I was talking about this with my Magic the Gathering group last night. I don't know what his deal is. He just kind of appeared. Maybe we'll learn more about him later. HK's HK, obviously. Krea's super interesting. Handmaiden, I don't know enough about. T3 I love, but it's a droid, so I'm not going to use T3. And even Atten seems to have some interesting backstory, and we don't know who this is or this is. So I would definitely say that I prefer KOTOR 2's companions to KOTOR 1's companions thus
I'm
far.
Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa.
I wonder if this is where we find out we got it stolen. Here's my visa.
Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go.
Why are these visas necessary anyway?
There are reports of Republic smugglers arming dissidents in the city. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the city to prevent more civil disturbances. There are 2 types of starport visas. The type you have is an individual visa, good for just you and any pre-registered staff and family that accompany you. The Office of Immigration also issued open visas.
If I hear visa or beast again, I'm going to lose my mind. How would I get an extra starport visa?
Because of the Republic attacks, General Vaklu just announced that the Office of Immigration has been shut down. There have been a lot of edicts since the Republic launched an unprovoked attack on our space forces. No one can get starport visas anymore.
And that was us, I guess. They thought we launched a Republic attack, even though we were just trying to basically get out of there. Can't you make an exception for one of these people?
Listen, I wouldn't mind letting some of these unfortunates through, but regs are regs. Besides, some of my troops would like nothing more than to get rid of me to earn favor with General Vaklu.
Actually, I shouldn't have said that, because that was like a light side thing. Why does Vaklu want to get rid of you?
Any officer loyal to the Queen has found life increasingly difficult. So far, all the officers in the Merchant Quarter are still royalists, but many of our troops think Vaklu is right. I think he's right too, but he should respect the Queen's orders. But if I break any of Vaklu's orders, I fear some of my men wouldn't wait for my court-martial.
Okay, I don't... Oh my god, all these side characters have 15 lines of dialogue. Why are Vaklu and the Queen fighting about? What are they fighting about?
The Republic and the Jedi brought many wars to our planet. Things were far simpler and safer when we were independent. General Vaklu keeps pressuring the Queen to listen to the will of the people and secede from the Republic. But Queen Talia is staunchly in favor of the Republic.
I think we said this already, right? Why are the visas necessary?
There are reports of Republic...
Yeah. Okay, bye! Thank you! Yeah, I feel like you should, unify with the Republic, right? Like, why would you not want to unify? I feel like if you unify, you stand to gain a lot more than being independent in the galaxy. Maybe? Out of the galaxy's a huge place. Maybe not. I don't... Okay, anyways, what's this say? Security terminal.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
What?
This terminal is restricted to military personnel only.
Okay. God, it's out here in public. I mean, I'm just trying to, you know, take in the culture. That's all. Defense turret. It's inactive
Let's
at the
hurry
moment.
this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Calm.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
Okay, so what's funny is I got the feeling that Onderon would be, like, political, and I don't know why. I just had a feeling like this planet would be a political situation in terms of, you know, what's going on. So Vaklu is pro-Republic, but seems like an asshole. And Talia is pro-independent, but seems like a better person. Which means if we're being evil, we probably want to side with Vaklu, but we'll have to see. I'm not getting involved. Soldier, what's going on? Do you have some sort of warrant? What's going on?
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me.
It almost sounds like Vaklu was a Sith, because these guys just sound like straight-up fascists. He's... That's funny. Do you have some sort of warrant? Do you think questioning is necessary? He's obviously guilty.
What do you mean?
By the way, there's some thunder, folks. You can probably tell with the lighting in here. It's pretty overcast today, so I have lost power in this house a couple of times already living here. So just a heads up, if everything just goes dark, that's probably what happened. I have lost power, just as a heads up. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but yeah. Bashila, Jolie, HK, and Canderous carry in the first game. Yeah, Bashila was a great companion. Canderous I liked a lot. HK was good, but kind of funny, like comic relief almost. Jolie we didn't, I guess, do too much with. I forget what his deal was. And then Karth we didn't use as well. Yeah, I definitely am more interested in the companions in this game, without a doubt, thus far. But it's still relatively early, obviously. I'm sure the self-righteous mudlicker could meet with an accident. Oh my god. I'm sure the self-righteous mudlicker could meet with an accident along the way.
I like the way you think. Men, let's take the back way to the barracks.
Oh god!
No, wait. You can't do this!
That's probably the most evil thing we've done so far. That's actually really terrible. Bum, 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 bum. God, we just straight up doomed that man. Sorry! All part of the role play. Okay, this is like my least favorite type of world in Star Wars. I always think of this as like a Tatooine world. I guess Tatooine is more not even this developed, but yeah, whatever you call that. I've seen a lot of Star Wars worlds that look like this. Least favorite type of city, personally. Tame both. Man, these things are everywhere. I almost wonder if we can like let all of them loose. Yeah, I need to be saving constantly too, just in case our power does go out. That would be smart. What's up, Turlin?
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
Yeah, but it's mine. That's your problem, not mine. Get out of my way. What's up?
Mother, why can't we go home?
Because I'm evil!
I'm not supposed to talk to Off-World.
Well, then well, then stay on Isis. I was gonna help you, but now you say that, so now I'm not gonna help you. Never mind. What's up, Tolis?
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
Yeah, that's not bad. That is helpful. If you buff it up to 3K, maybe. Sounds valuable. Certainly someone will pay more. What will you do with it? What can you tell me about the place? I'll be going now. Sounds valuable. Certainly someone will pay more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her.
Ooh. New companion? Probably not, because we only have 2 companion slots left. We already got Mandalore for this part of the game. There has to be one for Nar Shaddaa, I would think, and there has to be one for Korriban? Maybe? Who is she?
I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own.
Well, now you've just piqued my interest. I want to know who that is. Let's talk about something else.
No, I don't think so. It's really very simple. We don't have anything more to talk about, unless you get an extra visa.
Okay, well, at least that guy was straight and to the point.
So, you...
No. Did not mean to talk to you. Goodbye. Bum, bum, bum. We'll interact with everything just in case there's something we can do. The turret is inactive at the moment. This place looks exactly like... Wow, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, why does this place look so familiar? This is exactly like that one town in KOTOR 1. What's it called? Where you did all the swoop bike races. What was that one? It was like the exact same town. To the point where like I'm genuinely wondering if they just copied and pasted like the layout. Okay, defense turret. There's all these turrets and all these beasts everywhere. Gonna feel silly when he finds out what we've all been talking about and didn't realize it. Well, can I fit... Okay, so this is tricky to talk about because I genuinely don't want to get spoiled if it's something that, like, is an interesting, oh my god moment. But the way y'all are talking about it makes it sound like I should have understood something here. So I don't know. I mean, the only thing is that Mandalore... Oh! Yeah, there was a flash of this idea in my mind. So this is probably just Canderous, isn't it? I wonder if that's what you guys are saying. Because, yeah, I was wondering, you know, obviously he could have a hidden identity because he has the helmet and whatever, and his voice sounded familiar. I can't remember what Canderous sounded like in the first game. Anyways, I'm gonna bet that's what you guys are saying, is that this is actually Canderous, the companion from the Mandalore companion from the first game, which would obviously be a cool little twist there too. But he didn't say anything that expressly gave it away, at least in a way that I would have remembered, like all of his specific lore, if that's what you guys mean, because that's not been confirmed yet. News hologram.
In the Council of Lords today, Lord Dashiell recommended a special commendation for Colonel Tobin due to his brilliant command of our armada in the skies above Onderon. Without him, Lord Dashiell said, the Republic attack would surely have done more damage. Tobin is one of Iziz's greatest heroes and deserves recognition.
Yeah, that's fair. He said that he traveled with Revan. Yeah, I guess I was thinking of a different time. I think for me it was more so his voice. I was like, why does this guy sound familiar? But he almost sounded like Vrook, too. Like, they have a similar kind of voice actor. Yeah, there was definitely, like, something in my brain going, like, something feels off here. The traveling with Revan bit, I wasn't sure. Because, like, I always get all the timelines mixed up, basically. It's confusing for me, like, with all the things that happen in Star Wars. Okay, that's super interesting. I guess he'll reveal that later on. Yeah, you could probably tell if you played these games back to back. I definitely have forgotten a lot of the stuff. The soldier just glares at you. Who are you? It's Captain Creakin.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
The smelliest place in the universe? Wow. Why are there so many beast cages around?
Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why. But ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays. And because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Iziz.
What's that tower?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Iziz is an ancient city. And for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city.
Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
Enough with the Beast Riders. I understand. What's a Drexel?
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
That's definitely Phil Lamar too, right, I think? As the VA. Tell me more about the Beast Riders. Oh boy, I can't wait.
That's a long story. You sure you have the time? Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two.
Oh boy. Tell me.
Someone else who likes history, huh? All right. Iziz was formed pretty much at the dawn of our civilization. It was born out of necessity. It protected us from the dangerous beasts that litter Onderon. This city is as old as our civilization. Most of our technology was invented to fortify these walls and protect us. For ages, our worst criminals were cast out of the city to an almost certain death. It wasn't completely certain, though. Some of the criminals figured out how to survive out there. They learned how to tame the native beasts. And it wasn't long before they turned their attention to Isis.
Okay, that's actually a pretty interesting idea. Yeah, it's almost like Australians, like they were all prisoners or whatever, and then they like learned to ride kangaroos and then rebelled against the British. Okay. But the Beast Riders aren't your enemies anymore. What happened?
About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it, Gallia was crowned queen, and finally there was peace between our people.
Yeah, pretty interesting lore, actually. Pretty interesting lore. He doesn't remove the armor. Okay. Yeah, I probably would have I'm surprised I don't remember Candace's voice specifically, but I probably would have been able to tell, definitely, if I had heard it in his voice. Oh, when he defeated Malik. Oh, yeah, duh. I'm surprised I didn't put that together. Yeah, we have Onderon, Nar Shaddaa, and Korriban, which I'm excited to get to Nar Shaddaa. We'll probably do that next, because that's what people seem to be excited for, and I just wanted to save it. I didn't want to jump right into the juiciest one right from the beginning. After all that time you just made up?
It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Isis. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who are no better than thugs.
Imagine telling, like, a 90-year-old man that line he just said. Beast Riders are upset with General Vaklu that they don't allow Drexel in Isis.
I think Foda ought to replace Kill because it's a slow overtime attack. They should have 2 levels of Drain Life/Force, but the 3rd level should be 1 power.
Wait, what? I think Fotor ought to replace Kill because it's a slow overtime attack that should have 2 levels of Drain Life Force, but the 3rd level should be 1 power? I'm confused. Is this like what ChatGPT is suggesting in terms of powers? So with everything that I choose, like for powers and character customization, all that sort of stuff, I'm not ever looking for like the most overpowered, efficient thing. I don't like playing video games like that just because, you know, I don't want to like go online and study charts as to like percentages of all. Like, who cares? At the end of the day, unless we're having such horrible trouble, it's not gonna matter that much. For me, it's usually just what spells sound cool. I just went through my D&D character at the gym today, and I was like, you know, okay, let's make sure his spell list is flavorful for the character. I don't care about choosing, like, you know, the most powerful bard spells I can choose. It's more so just like what, you know, what makes sense for the character. That being said, what's Fotor? Because, yeah, I agree with you. I think Kill definitely feels bad. It doesn't really deal all that much damage. That's why I've been using the Shock more. It just feels like it does a lot more upfront damage. But thank you for the $5 super chat, McGruff405. Thank you. Clan Ordo lives? Yeah, a lot of this I've forgotten about. Oh, Fotor the game, right? Fates of the Old Republic. Right. That's what I was wondering. I was like, wait, isn't that game? Yeah. I still haven't seen, like, the reveal for that. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Putting Drain Life and Force into 1 power so you don't have to switch back and forth. Yeah, I still need to watch that. If you guys remind me, I'll pull it up on the stream, either during a break or at the end of the stream. Thank you again, McGruff. Yeah, that sounds good to me, although I'm still relatively new to using the Force powers. Okay. What's a Drexel? Tell me about the Beast Riders. Let me ask you something else.
Certainly. Things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about?
This dude's face is, like, so highly... Like, the texture is so much better than everyone else's face. It's so weird. They gave this guy, like, the most modern-looking face. Why are there so many beast cages around?
Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why. But ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling... But the Republic blockade has meant long
Okay, I think we know that. What's that tower? There are a lot of soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements.
Tell me about the troubles.
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
All right. How did you get into trouble? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gizka around here. They breed like mad.
What's going on? How did you get in trouble?
Times are too complex for a simple... If you say anything bad about a
Okay, bye.
Stay out of trouble.
You were very nice, Captain Rican. Not good for this type of playthrough, to be honest with you. It will go underappreciated, but I do appreciate it. Can we go in here? Cannot go into the tower. I feel like something big's about to happen in the town square, whatever, up here. Blah, da, da, dun, da, da, dun. A nothing teaser. Absolutely nothing happens. Looks like that might be Sateli Shan, though. I've seen 2 times someone has mentioned Sateli Shan. What is Sateli Shan? Very slow drip tease. Well, I'll check it out. I mean, even if I just go watch it during a bathroom break or something. So there's that, and then there's also the remake still happening, right? So KOTOR 1 official remake, and then also now this Fates, which will just be a sequel. So that is interesting. Gagoron? Is that this guy's name, or is that this guy's race?
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
No, I live in Isis. Why did you think I was an off-worlder?
You are? Wait, this is not so. You think to make a joke on Gagarin? But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
Okay. You have a very nervous, anxious energy. Why can you only sell to people with starport visas? What can you tell me about ISIS? Let me see your stock. Alright, what you got? Longsword, Aerotech Droid, Oxidizer, Disruptor Pistol, Field Survival Pistol, Jalshay Neophyte Armor. So one of these is probably going to be an upgrade for, well, I guess not, because you can't even switch out the Mandalorian armor. But for Vsauce, I suppose. But we need another robe for her. Baron Doe Novice Robe. Defense bonus 1. Damage immunity 10% versus dark and light side. Wisdom +1. That's interesting. Padawan Robe. Defense bonus +1. Masabi Ceremonial Armor. Zabrak. I mean, we can't even wear most of the stuff. Don't care. Life support packs are good, though. They've got 2 in stock. 150. That's a deal. Advanced med pack. They've got 4. That's a deal. Antidote kit, med pack parts, and crystal fond. So we should still be good, but my light just went off for some weird reason. Why would that just shut off? So weird. This thing has been super weird. It's like a ring light, basically, and it just has been always messing things up over here. Okay, Crystal Fond. Damage physical 1 to 6. Blah, 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 blah. Sure. We'll just buy it because it's unique. Yeah. Okay, bye. We'll talk to this guy, too. The soldier just glares at you. Okay. I've got to go to the bathroom, so let's take a quick bathroom break here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's catch up with the chat as well real quick. Thank you again, Zartan85, for that Twitch subscription, and McGruff for that $5 super chat over on YouTube. I'm gonna start Dark Souls 3 and attempt a Jedi-themed playthrough as Sateli Shan. What is Satelli Shaw? This is like the Beast things all over again. If I hear Satelli Sean one more time. Satelli Sean. What is that? Who is that?
Satelli Shah is a legendary Jedi Grandmaster, a key leader.
Okay, it's thundering now. Oh, from the Old Republic. Yeah, I've definitely heard of this person. I don't know, like, if they have a bigger presence in other things. Maybe I shouldn't look too much into that. Yo, what's up, Kodami? Welcome in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick bathroom break. I shall be back. Thanks for watching. All right, let's do some announcements. Not that there's anything major, but yeah, for anybody watching that doesn't know, we're streaming on twitch.tv/Grohlvana and youtube.com/Grohlvana every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time until KOTOR 2 is defeated, at which point we will then look back on the month and say, is streaming definitely a good thing to continue doing, or would it be better to switch all of my efforts into voice acting with the time that I would be streaming? Where I stand currently is definitely, I enjoy streaming a lot when people chat and, you know, people come out and talk and all that. It's fun for me, for sure. The super long, stretchy periods of just like no chat and whatever, not as fun. I'm a social creature, so go figure when the stream is a bit social, you know. It's a lot of fun for me. You can't rely on that. Sometimes there's just going to be slow streams. Even when we were averaging 100 to 200 people a stream back in the day on Twitch, there were still streams where, you know, the chat was just slow as hell. So it's like you can't really depend on that. You know, it's just the way of streaming. So currently, yeah, I enjoy KOTOR 2. I think my energy has been really good too, just because I have more energy these days just from staying in better shape and things like that. So we'll see once KOTOR 2 is defeated. If we look back on it, and like I said, I want to continue streaming into other stuff, then we will. And if not, that's okay too. You know, we just gotta make the best choice. Outside of that, yeah, on the Patreon channel, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is kind of in the main spotlight. Just recorded a great episode, uploaded it. We also recently passed a subscriber milestone. So again, if anybody's a patron over on the Patreon channel, thanks so much.
Plaza, continue streaming. We love being here to support you. Also would love to see you continue BioWare and do Jade Empire, then Fable and Mass Effect.
Thank you very much, McGruff. That sounded so bizarre, and I immediately knew what it was. It was the 7.1 surround sound thing. I was like, what the heck? It sounded like super crispy. Yeah, I immediately was like, what the hell is happening there? Yo, thank you for the $5 super chat, McGruff. Yeah, I mean, it's the thing where, like, I don't know. We had such a down period of streaming for so long that I was just like, is there really any universe where we can stream and it's consistent and people are having a good time and it's a positive thing for people? Or am I delusional? You know, and you gotta, as an adult, you gotta ask yourself that question and choose the correct choice. So, yeah, I wanted to do this game because I know a lot of people were looking forward to it and I wanted to see how it went. But I also didn't want to just, you know, delude myself and think like, you know, hey, is streaming a possibility where it's a positive thing for everybody involved, or are those days over? So currently, yeah, it feels pretty good. But I also don't want to shoot myself in the foot. You know, I don't want to take the easy route by streaming if I really am meant to be putting more time into voice acting. So like I said, we'll just see. You know, and I think we'll do like a stream where we talk about it and all that stuff at the end of KOTOR 2 as well. So yeah, we'll just see. I'm not gonna like skew myself one way or the other. You know, if we finish KOTOR 2 and it really does look like it was a positive, good thing for everybody, then hey, maybe we move that momentum into the next game. And I really do want to do Subnautica 2 as well. I was thinking to do that this Friday for Fiesta Fridays, at least to try it on Friday, since it is an early access. There's a bunch of stuff that I do want to do, including Fable and Mass Effect. Yeah, Jade Empire is kind of in the middle somewhere. Fable and Mass Effect, my gut is wanting more at the moment. So we'll see. But thank you for the $5 super chat and the kind words. Yeah, so if you haven't checked out the Patreon, patreon.com/Grohlvana, it is a $1-rino, and there's a ton of bonus series and content on there. Every time I pimp out the Patreon, I promise you it's more so a thing of like, if you like to see me play other stuff, not just RPGs. A lot of great stuff over there. And Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is going to be one of my favorite games of all time. Guaranteed. It's such an easy series to record just because it's so much fun. So definitely check it out if you got $1. And if you don't got $1, I understand. I'm not trying to push it. I'm just saying, for the one person listening that goes, what? You're doing Claire Obscure Expedition 3? And I have $1? Hell yes. Patreon.com/Grohlvana is where you can check that out. What else? Anything? I don't think so. What do I feel like they're definitely... yeah, Oblivion Remastered and Red Dead Redemption 2, super close to finishing, so we'll have to figure out what to do on the main channel once those two are done. Those two are very, very close to finishing as well, right here on the main channel. I guess that's it. Feels like there's a lot more. Maybe I'm just forgetting temporarily. Anyways, let's catch up with the chat, and then we'll jump back into KOTOR 2. Folks. Kodami soup. Hope they add the good and evil companion influence from 2 to the remakes. It will make the companions more interesting, give more replay value. I definitely agree based on what I know, which I don't feel like I fully know what's going on with all that, but from what I can surmise, yes, totally agree. Kind of what they did with New Vegas too. Same company. Obsidian, obviously. Expedition 33 series is phenomenal. Well, thank you. Yeah, what I mean by that is, listen to your heart. I want to be serious about that. Like, if I'm feeling like at the end of KOTOR 2, like, wow, I really want to continue streaming, I think it'll be a really fun time, then absolutely, I want to do it. I just don't want to. In the past, I've chosen streaming because, well, it's always there. You can jump right into it. You can do it. I don't want to make the easy choices based on who I am in this current moment. I want to make the right choices, not the easy choice. The easy choice is to just keep streaming because, there's so many things that I want to do, and it's easy when things are going great. But I want to make the right choice. So that's all I'm saying. I want to complete KOTOR 2, look back on it, and then make the right choice. And if the right choice is to continue streaming, then great. But I just want it to be the right choice, the real choice. Yeah, what's up, North Star? Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Yeah, Jade Empire, I just don't know much about. I do want to play it. It's just that Fable and Mass Effect are two series that I know for a fact it's been long enough that I really want to do them. But I've heard good things. I just don't really know about Jade Empire. And like I said, I think you're the one that gifted it to me, right? Kodami? I'm starting to get back into exercising by going swimming. God damn, that shit's a workout. Yeah, I'm jealous because I've really wanted to swim for a long time now. The gym I was at in Colorado did have a pool, but I never used it. Just because, I don't know, it felt kind of weird, like especially in the cold, stripping down and then going to the pool when it's already cold as hell outside. But I'm jealous. I used to love swimming as a kid in Florida. A lot of pool access. I always found swimming to be one of my favorite types of exercise. And yeah, it's definitely a workout too. Yeah, but I envy you. Best of luck with the swimming. Regarding companions, but I'll say no more. Okay, if it's important enough where you can kind of push me towards it, feel free. But yeah, if it's a spoiler, as usual, I'd rather avoid them. Swam laps. Oh yeah. Yeah, swimming's great. I genuinely love swimming. It's been a while, though. It's been a long time since I've ever entered a pool at this point. Okay. So I think that's everything. Yeah, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. If you're looking for a good playthrough from me, check out the Patreon. Again, I'm not trying to pimp it for the money, trust me, because it's just $1 but some good stuff. And like I said, Claire Obscure is definitely going to be one of my favorite games. I can already tell. It's so much fun. Alrighty. Moving right
We're gonna
along.
have to find another source of cheap fuel now that Paragus is done.
It's so perfect for me, too, because it's got like a Final Fantasy turn-based system. But General Vakla would cut himself off from the many planets of the Republic. This is foolish. In solitude, no civilization prospers.
You don't understand the people of Onderon. They are proud and have fought many adversities to get to where they are, mostly by themselves, too. They have given much to the Republic and see little in return. General Vakla believes independence would be in ISIS's best interest. But Republic fight battles to free Onderon from Mandalorian warriors. Should be thankful Queen Talia is young but looks after her people. She should be honored. The Mandalorians would never have been on that moon if it weren't for Exar Kun, and he was a fallen Jedi. I think General Vaklu is right. It almost seems like we can make a choice. Yeah, I always knew I would love it. I just from what I could tell and what I saw, which is very little. But I just knew. You have a feeling with certain games, and Claire Obscure, I was like, there's no question in my mind. And then the combat was so cool on top of what I thought it would be. I was like, holy shit. Like, it's so intricate, and usually turn-based strategies, especially like JRPGs, they're not that intricate, depending on the game. But, yeah, it's been a blast. There won't be a deep consequences if Onderon secedes from the Republic. I don't want to get involved. I don't think they're asking me. I'm basically just shoving myself into this conversation. So we're going to probably be on the side of Vaklu. So we'll say there would be deep consequences if Onderon secedes from the Republic. The Republic is ailing. Independence may serve many planets better. In time of need, we should lend aid. Wars hurt Republic, but Republic protected us all. For future conflict, government will protect again.
Okay, I mean, what do you want me to... I don't know much about General Vaklu.
Vaklu
lies. He twists words and tries to take the heart of people away from their rightful queen. He's a shutter. He is a war hero, leader of the resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, a man of vision with experience. He may not tell all the truth, but he works for the best interest of the people. Many people realize this. He would start war to oust the good queen. The suffering he would bring is wrong. I thought they were on opposite sides. I thought the dude with the horns was on General Vaklu's side. What do you think of Queen Talia? Talia works with Republic. She rules peaceably and is popular with her people. Her intentions are good, I admit, but those close to power see the mistakes she makes. Nobles, high-ranking military, they all support General Vaklu. She does not have the experiences of governing, which ISIS needs in these times. Who do you trust more? Human asks good question. I don't trust Vaklu. He lies to people. He has been caught in them before. Talia, honorable. The question is unfair. Sometimes leaders know things the rest of us can't know. I may not trust everything he says or his people say, but he is also a man of honor. He never breaks a promise. But if you can't trust your leader's words, then how can you trust their motives? Human sentient, what do you think?
Yes, human sentient. I want to hear the answer to this as well. Do you stand with youthful idealism or with political pragmatism?
I also confess I am curious what you think.
Everybody just cares. This is like a Witcher 1 situation. I remember in Witcher 1, they would go on these giant dialogue diatribes and then ask you for like some big philosophical answer. Yeah, I'm trying to, McGruff. We need to do a big, like, talk to everybody session. It just takes so much time, but I know we're at that point where we definitely need to do it. We just don't have access to the Ebon Hawk for half this game. Fable? Wow, Fable? Really? I feel like we've talked about that before, but that's weird to me that that's your favorite. Expedition 33, Elden Ring, Oblivion, New Vegas. That's a surprising... Your top 5 of all time? Yeah. Yeah, I know. In no particular order? Okay, I'm just surprised they're all, like, RPGs. Huh. New Vegas, KOTOR 2, Bloodborne. I'd have to think about it. It always shifts for me. I do have a classic list, though. I was going to say something. I don't know. Anyways, okay. So, I'm going to answer this question as GV, but also as Kester here. Trusting your leaders is crucial. I'd rather support Queen Talia. Vaklu sounds capable and has ambition. Drive and experience is a powerful combination. The Queen is Onderon's rightful ruler. Deposing her would be treason. The Republic has taken advantage of Onderon. A little revolution now again could be a good thing. I'll lend support to whoever serves my interests better. Yeah. In real life, I consider myself apolitical. I don't think any political candidate has ever just been like, wow, that's everything I want in a candidate. And even if they are, it's like you don't even know their actual intentions, and they would never make them completely transparent. So I'm very apolitical just because I feel like, you know, whenever people get power, it kind of changes you in some way, even if you have noble intentions. In the terms of this, I just think, like, if you're in a galaxy, you probably want to have some sort of coalition just because you can just get destroyed. I mean, how many planets have just been picked off by certain people and groups in Star Wars, right? So I feel like you probably should be a part of the Republic, even though, you know, big government bad or whatever, but still, it's like, at least you'll have some sort of protection, I think, when there's literally a massive galaxy of, like, people that can just mess you up. So, I don't know. Anyways, I'll lend support to whomever serves my interests better.
Practical and efficient. An attitude that can take you far in life.
I was hoping you would help clarify the discussion. Your answer does little to address the political situation. Let us discuss this further at the cantina. Thank you for the conversation, human. Influence gained, Vsauce. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, that was interesting. Political, man. Obsidian just loves having, like, factions and politics in their stuff. Where does this go? Where does this go? Western Square? So we must be on the Eastern Square.
What do you think my favorite games would be? I don't know. Just like other stuff. Because like you like a lot of variety, like Balatro, and I feel like we've talked about a lot of other types of games, but your top 5 list is like a lot of stuff I've done, you know, on the channel, which is very RPG-centric. I guess I just didn't think you were that focused on RPGs. It makes sense, though. We probably just haven't discussed it because, you know, it's a lot of what I've done, so I've experienced a lot of it. Onderon's Soul. What's up, guys? What do you do? Who are you? Who are you? Captain Bostuco!
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Stay clear of here, Offworlder.
What's the sky ramp?
The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. No civilians are allowed past this point.
Oh, I'm so cool. I'm a military guy. I'm so cool. Let me pass. I need to reach the palace.
I will let you... No. No, you're not permitted past this point.
His loyalty runs deep, but perhaps there is another route to the control you seek.
I suggest you move along, Offworlder, before you test my patience any further.
Let me speak to someone in charge.
I'm the one in charge here, Offworlder. If you try to get past me, then you'll have the entire ISIS garrison on you in seconds.
That guy sounds super familiar. Who does he voice? I'm on an important mission. I need to see someone in the palace.
There's no chance of that, Offworlder. The palace is locked down tight, and only authorized personnel are allowed in.
Fine, whatever. I don't care then. I don't even care. I don't want to go anyway.
This terminal isn't for Offworld.
Okay,
I suggest...
Fine, whatever. I don't care. I don't care at all. I just wanted to be involved, that's all. But whatever, it's fine. I'll just go explore in another place. It's okay. It's all good. Oh my god, it's Onda. Onda go bibi gadido. Did you get snow in winter at your place? Here? No. Actually, I don't know. I think it can snow here. It's North Carolina. It does snow in certain places. I don't think so, though. It's been very hot. You know. So probably not, at least most years. Yeah, I figured, Kodami. I was like, yeah, you probably found me through your interest through those games, but that's probably just why we haven't discussed them that much, because we both have experienced them. Cosmo? Yeah, because... Wait, yeah, because the guy that... Who voices Cosmo? Because, yeah, doesn't he have a crazy, like, range? Long Dark. Oh, that's weird to me. Balatro, Slay the Spire. Yeah, any games like that, which I like a lot, too. I just don't put as much time into them as I need to. Yeah, so a lot of roguelikes. Sea of Stars, which I still need to play. Borderlands 2 is phenomenal. Halo, I'm dying to replay, especially with that remake. Split Fiction, need to play all those two-player games. Ori, I love. Talos Principle, I love. I didn't know you liked that. Portal, yup. Doom, Blueprints. Yeah, I people don't like when you say that you're apolitical, but I don't care. Like, it's my right to be apolitical. People hate it. Like, I've had so many, like, flat-out, like, arguments with people because they get so mad that I'm apolitical. And I'm like, it always pisses me off because I'm like, it's my right to be apolitical. Like, you're not just going to force me to, like, choose sides and stuff. And I get that it's important and blah, 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 not to start a whole political debate, but I'm just like... Yeah, people, I mean, just look at people, especially, like, as you get older and older, like, it'll just ruin your life. You'll get so obsessed with it. And yes, there is a good amount of, like, you know, emphasis to be put into it, and of course it's vastly important, but, you know, people just get sucked down that whirlpool, and their whole life will become politics, and I know for a fact that is just not how I want to live, and I never have wanted to live that way. A lot of politics I just flat out hate. What up, Anda?
The rumor I've heard is that you don't fully agree with our queen and her supporters. If you aren't adverse to Queen Talia stepping down, we could use your help. It would be quite worth your while.
Oh, you sound evil. I wonder if this is the woman that guy was referring to. What's this about?
I am a strong supporter of General Vaclu. The Merchant Quarter is an important area, not only financially but strategically as well. It is one of the few districts that is directly connected to the royal palace. The Queen and her advisors are well aware of this and have ensured that the captains here are extremely loyal to her. This presents complications for Vaclu. If you could arrange for them to be removed from their command, you will be richly compensated.
Sounds good to me. How much does this pay?
For each task you complete, I am prepared to pay you 2,500 credits. Plus, you will earn the favor of some powerful people. We could make your job much easier here.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That's a good price point. Tell me about these captains.
There's Galisi at the starport. Riken commands from the turret tower.
Oh, no.
And Bastuco guards the entrance to the sky ramp. All loyal, and all need to be reassigned.
Oh, not Riken. Riken was really cool. Oh. Tell me about Khaleesi.
He's the most junior of the captains. His superior, Captain Sulio, met with an accident. I believe you're familiar with that. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to nothing about him. He sometimes frequents the local cantina when he isn't at his post.
Why do we know about the star... What? His superior? I don't remember doing anything with that guy. What? What about Riken?
He's been responsible for the merchant quarter for years. He's been chastised repetitively for his criticism of General Vaclu. His years of service won't protect him if he continues to subvert the chain of command. He has received several warnings. With a nudge, he just may get a dishonorable discharge.
Oh, I don't want to ruin this guy's life. He was a cool guy. Yeah, I've been really... I grew up on Halo. I was a massive Halo fan. And then, you know, by the time Halo 4 came out, it was definitely downhill at that point. Just didn't feel the same. So I've been dying to play Halo. There is a full Halo playthrough that I've done on a separate channel. I'm probably going to take it, download it, put it into one video, and then re-upload it either on the Patreon channel or on the main channel. But yeah, I really want to play more. I want to play Halo 2 and all the stuff. Some classic games, man. Halo 1, 2, 3, even ODST and Reach. Oh, good shit. Good shit. Tell me about... We already asked about Khaleesi. Tell me about Bastuco.
A true veteran, years of honorable service, completely dedicated to the Queen. Sadly, I think he's more on our side than the Queen's. But he's an old soldier that can't adapt to today's complex situation. Regardless of what the best interests of Onderon are, he won't swerve from executing the Queen's misguided decrees. Persuasion may be ineffective. Take this military security card. It can be used to slice into security terminals. Perhaps you will find solutions there.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I get why people are really into politics. Yes, it's very important. Obviously, it decides a whole lot of stuff. I get that. I understand it. And that's why I get into arguments with people that are super political. I don't like how it takes over people's entire personalities. They're like little worms that enter your brain and you just... You know, not all the time. If you're a rational human being, of course, you can, like, look at things rationally and objectively. But a lot of people, they either get sucked down, you know, one path or the other, and it just, like, changes everything about them. And it's just like, ugh, I hate that. It's like that loss of identity or, like, rational thought. I hate it. It's so against, like, my thought processes, you know? It's probably why I've hated it ever since I was a kid. Okay, cool. I have some other questions.
About what?
Well, how do I remove them from their posts?
You can't attack them directly. The entire city would be after you if you assaulted their checkpoints. You may have to be subtle and patient. They don't have to be killed, just removed from command.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Bye.
This woman works for Vaclu. The Queen is riddled with shortcomings and other faults. We should assist Vaclu instead.
Well, guess what? That's exactly what we're doing, Vsauce. Although I guess he's been trying to kill me. I don't care. It sows chaos. I agree with you. I have no interest in helping their queen.
By helping Onda, we may convince Vaclu we need not be enemies.
Well, I don't care about Vaclu. I mean, if he opposes me, he shall be dealt with as well. However, right now, he seems to be the choice. Okay, cool. Better than looking combat evolved with a few bonus missions that were mid? Oh, so it adds content? Yeah, because that came out of the shadows for me. I was completely out of the loop on combat, whatever they called the new one. Because I thought it was, they're just making another HD remaster or something. I didn't realize it was like a whole remake. I actually really want to play it. I had heard kind of differing opinions on the quality of it, though. I didn't realize they added new content. That's interesting. Security terminal. Patrols to checkpoint system loading. Enter command. Use IS's military security card. Yeah, let's do that. Access granted. Access security cameras. Camera Market Square. Okay, that's where we are now. Switch to camera. Return to camera. Route to Sky Ramp checkpoint. That's where that one dude is that we talked to. Oh. Overload power conduit in Sky Ramp. Does this just kill him? Oh, it definitely does. Kills him. We don't have anybody here that has higher computer, or do we? What is Mandalore's computer? Mandalore, show me your computer, Mandalore. Skills, computer use is what? 0? Oof. Whoa, she's got what? Oh man, I did not realize Vsauce was so computery. Okay, Vsauce, you're up, gal. Access security cameras, sky ramp. 1 spike. Hell yes, that's why it's important to switch. Okay, time to die. Switching to camera. No! Imagine serving your whole life doing really well as a military guy, and then that just happens, and it's completely out of your control. You just literally explode in electricity. Man, that would suck, wouldn't it? Okay, cool. Camera root menu, return to root menu, access system commands, upload area schematics. Like upload to us? Upload to what? Uploaded? Shouldn't it be download? Or did that just give us the whole map? I guess that gave us the map. Okay. Cool.
Unnecessary observation.
Oh, here we go.
Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Yeah, I read the books as a kid, actually, the Halo books. You know what's funny? I've been listening to the podcast Come Town, which is an unfortunate name of a podcast, and also when I'm at the gym and my phone opens up and it just says Come Town in big disgusting letters. It's a little unfortunate, but it's a great podcast. 3 comedians from New York, Stavros Halkias, who I think became mega famous. I'm not super familiar with any of them, but Adam Friedland and Nick Mullen. Anyways, very funny podcast. Just 3 New York comedians pretty much. But, yeah, they were actually talking about the Halo books today, and it was funny because he was like, Nick Mullen was like, you're not... He was basically chastising nerds for reading the Halo books, because he's like, you're not reading a real book, you're just reading, a video game as a book. Kill them! Kill them now!
Systems failing, Master.
Systems failing, Master.
Master! Master! Master of HK, I'm shooting you now!
Systems failing, Master.
What's better, the classic, whoa, or the new,
systems failing, Master?
Anyways, yeah, so I was listening to Come Town. They were discussing the Halo books. Nick Mullen is pretty, he's pretty, opinionated. He's pretty aggressive with his opinions. He reminds me of myself, actually. But he could be a little vitriolic sometimes with his opinions, because he was just like, you're not reading a book when you're reading Halo. You're just reading a video game. And I was like, no, no, no. In my head, I was like, no, 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 no. You don't understand. The Halo books were genuinely really good. I read at least 1 to 3 of them as a kid, and I remember loving them. I don't know how they would stand up now, being an adult reading them. But I love those Halo books, man. I think I read The Fall of Reach. That was one of them. There was a Captain Keyes one where it was from Captain Keyes' perspective. That might have been I don't remember which one was which, but I just remember... Oh, Contact Harvest. Wow, how can I remember that? Holy shit. I actually can't believe I can remember that. Anyways, point is, I love those Halo books. That was some good shit. I remember being really, really, really into them. And they introduced, the engineers before they were even a thing, in ODST. I remember they were talking about, the alien gas sacks. And I was like, what are they talking? I don't know what this Covenant alien is. What the hell? But yeah, I was straight up a Halo nerd for a good long while. All right, let's go see what's going on in the square. What's up, guys?
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Who, me? Systems failing, Master.
Splinter Cell is a series I really want to try. I think I would love playing Splinter Cell. Never played them.
Systems failing, Master.
Always look at things rationally and objectively. They can always do it, but I don't think everybody always does. I think what happens is as you get older, if you really get into politics, a lot of the time it can just become your identity, and then you have to defend it. You have to defend it from your family who may think separately. You know, it becomes this thing where it's like, it's not even really what you believe. You're just like defending your entitlement to these thoughts, or at least these thoughts you think that you should have. And I've seen it with a lot of people, you know, and I'm just like, I don't ever want that to be me. That is gross, because it's not like honest. You don't even believe some of these things. You just feel like you have to. I watch a lot of Jubilee videos, right? And they always have like, 20 Republicans versus 1 Democrat, or 20 Democrats versus 1 Republican, and all these different like kind of forces going at each other. And I'm always just like, oh my God, so many of these people are so confused. Like they don't even know what they believe, and they just feel like they have to defend this belief with like everything they have. And it's gross to me because I'm like, you don't even believe in this stuff. You just like, it's who you are now, and you feel like you have to defend it. And you can see that. And that's what I don't like. Are you with me? Who, me? The Queen should listen to the will of her people. Surely the Republic does something in return for you. Not my concern. This isn't my home planet. Who? Me?
Yes, you! It is up to each and every one of us to turn the tide, to take control of our future.
Well, what side were you on? Sorry, I missed some of your dialogue. The Queen should listen to the will of her people. Surely the Republic does something in return for you? Not my concern. This isn't my home planet.
Leave here, off-worlder. My words are meant for the sons and daughters of Onderon. Your type continues to plunder our world, and we have nothing to show for it. Begone!
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier, but I'll keep my peace. For now.
Detention. Onderon soldier, it's Ponlar.
If I speak more right now, the soldiers will...
These are dangerous times.
Have you heard any news? I hear the Republic attacked the sky ramp. I can't believe the Republic assaulted
Imagine being an NPC
forces.
in a game you're literally just called Crowd.
We should declare war.
Oof. That must suck. Okay, we gotta save too. We've done a lot without saving here. All right, so we gotta disable the next 2 captains. One is this guy who is really nice. Commander Riker on the Star Trek Enterprise. What's up, dude?
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets.
Systems failing, Master.
Okay, so they said to use the security terminal, right? Beast, cages, tower, a lot of soldiers telling me about the troubles in Iziz. Okay, so I need to find... Yeah, there was another terminal near the one guy, but I don't know of a terminal near him. I guess it's this one here, isn't it? News, hologram. No, it's not that one. There was this one, but they got mad when I tried to use it. I'm gonna use this real quick, all right? You mind?
I said this terminal is restricted, civilian.
There was an alert over by the sky ramp earlier. I hope it's settled now.
Huh. Well, I can't, like, fight them. There's no way to just activate combat, right? I wonder if I could use the news terminal, maybe?
The Ithorian fleet has yet again pushed... Not only has this posed a significant... Disturbingly, there have been 2 additional...
How do I deal with you, Riken? I don't rightly know. Well, let's go check on the other dude, maybe. Oh, maybe you're supposed to do it in order, like that one first gets rid of these guys, and now you can use the terminal here, probably. That's probably what it is, actually. No, just kidding, because the terminal's blown up. Onderon Soldier.
It disgusts.
There has been a serious accident here. The sky ramp is closed to all personnel pending an investigation. Leave, now.
Oh, man, that's so tragic. I'm so sorry. That really sucks, man. That guy was so cool, too. I'm so sorry that he passed in that horrible natural accident. Terrible. Okay, well, we can go to the Western Square. Let's take a look at our quests here. Matter of Leadership. One of the Royalist Captains. Starport Visa. Sounds like we're going to get one, then we have to figure out who to give it to. Master of the Palace. Mandalore knows a doctor named Dagon Gent. Far side of the corridor. Lost Jedi. Fuel source. Yeah, because I don't know if we can do the other captains right now. It seems like we're locked out of that. Let's talk to her, though.
You're back to visit me. I've heard the news. One captain has been removed. 2 to go. Here are the credits we talked about. There's twice as much waiting for you if you do what is being asked.
Okay, thanks, but I don't know how to get rid of the other 2. 2,500 credits. She said I could use these terminals, but only one had a thing, right? Access security cameras, Market Square. Switch to camera, route menu, sky ramp checkpoint. We just dealt with that. Route menu, return to route menu, system commands, return to route menu. Unless we're supposed to go into, like, the next zone to deal with these other 2 captains. She was kind of, mysterious about it. She said, like, oh, if you're patient, you might be able to deal with them. Because talking to him does nothing. Maybe we could try talking to the other captain. Who was the other captain? Onderon Soldier. Oh, yeah, that was the guy that was talking to us, wasn't it? We can't do anything here. So maybe he went back to the hangar? Ize's Starport. Yeah, because he's like a Starport captain. Maybe that's what we do. So is he here? And if not, is there a terminal, perhaps? Beast Rider Man. It's my guy! Onderon Soldier. Where'd the other dude go? Dock Worker. Maybe this? News Hologram. Nah.
The Republic State. Scientific. Paragus. Many political...
Is it you? Portmaster? This guy wasn't the... No, he's the guy that we talked to first. Where is this other captain? We might just have to wait. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Yeah, we might just have to wait. Okay. Because that one dude is not letting us use the terminal, and there's no way to, like, stealth or do anything with it. Maybe if we try talking to him again. Onderon Soldier.
There was an alert over by the sky ramp earlier. I hope it's settled now.
I said
that's
this
crazy, man.
terminal
You should
is
go check out
civilian.
that. You should go check out that alert. You should get away from that terminal so I can kill your captain. Okay, let's just go to the next part for now. I'm not sure exactly what we can do here. Best game. If the remake does well, they should give us the full version of this game. A full, like, remake of KOTOR 2. Well, I didn't know what to expect with KOTOR 2, honestly. I thought it honestly would be weaker than KOTOR 1, but we don't get too many shuttles coming to Ize's anymore, especially shuttles without passengers. A good friend works at the starport and noticed this. It raised some questions. Questions I've answered. So, you are Kester Vin, last of a dying breed, they say. Too difficult to fight alone, they say, so meet some of my new employees. This bounty on your head will make me and my men extremely wealthy. This is my lucky day. Yeah, is it though? I think you're all about to die horribly, just to let you know. Let's go ahead and pop the Arcanian Energy Shield, and we're gonna go with her. She's got an Arcanian Energy Shield as well. And then with Vsauce, I know we've got an AoE thing. I think it's Insanity, right? Let's do that. And then with ya boy, we're gonna do Force Screen. which drains everybody of their attributes. So pretty good, and we'll do some more of those. I don't know why he's not doing them. Do the force screams.
A weakness.
Why do I do it and then he just like cancels all of them? It's so weird. We have full force powers too. Okay, so he's dead. Then we got this guy. Let's do force lightning. Anybody else? Y'all dead? Okay. Remember when you thought you'd take me as a prisoner? Fools! You have no idea how powerful I've become. Especially with force potency. Remains? Ariadu's strength amplifier. That's it? It's the only guy we can loot? That is surprising. Okay, we should heal too. Jared! Oh my god, that number actually makes me feel things. Jairus, thanks so much for the 91 months of a tier 2 subscription on Twitch. I don't even know if Jairus is here watching on Twitch right now because Jairus has subscribed at the tier 2 level, I think for literally 91 months in a row, because back when we were streaming on Twitch consistently all the time, Jairus would subscribe with a tier 2 sub all of the time. And that one Gandalf alert there was pretty much attributed to Jairus. So thanks so much, Jairus, if you're here. I don't know if you're here or if that thing's just set on like auto sub or whatever, but if you are here... Oh, Jairus is here. Only 90 in a row out of the 91. That is an insane number. My God, I don't even think I've seen... It's rare to see that number go that high. Back when I was like streaming on other streams I would watch, like to see 91 months. 91 months! Oh my God. Oh my God, 91 months. That's so much time. Thank you, Jairus, for the 91 months. I was hoping you were here, but I wasn't sure if it was that thing where people auto-sub and it just happened to be like that time. Thank you. Hope you've been well. This game has so much cut content, it's unfair. Yeah, we do have the restored content mod, so you'll have to tell me like what is and is not cut content, because I'm not really sure. But we do have the mod enabled. Full 4-year development cycle for KOTOR 2. Well, if they ever come out with that remake of KOTOR 1, I will absolutely love a KOTOR 2 playthrough, probably even more than KOTOR 1, if they remake that as well. I think KOTOR 2 just is more interesting, again, to me at least, in terms of like the themes that they cover and stuff.
It's the Beast Rider Thug!
Let's make a save here. An extreme time limit making this game. My God. Why can they never get a break? Same thing with New Vegas. It's actually insane. It's really, really crazy the quality that they're able to do with how little time they had for New Vegas and this game. Just shows you the talent of the team at that time. What up?
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skills.
And if you have the right builds. Broken droid. There are some remnants of a droid here and a bunch of vomit. What is this? Pile of trash. Some of it looks like it comes from the local cantina. Oh yeah, we really want to see the cantina. We can do more swoop bike stuff, which I do genuinely find really fun. Thug.
Security's going to be tight after what happened over at the Sky Ramp.
Thug.
Some of those alien thugs had a go at you, right?
Beasts are acting up again.
Commoner.
Have any work that needs to be done?
I don't. I'm the one that asks you if you've got work to be done. You don't ask me if I've got work to be done. Thug.
Go back to your ship, off-worlder. We don't need your kind and eyes.
Yeah? Then why don't you do something about it and see what happens, Thug?
This is our part of the merchant quarter. Watch your step.
Merchant quarter.
You a writer? Last thing we need is more competition.
Like a swoop bike rider? Yes. And I will destroy any records, even if it takes me all night to beat. I will destroy them, just so you know. Your records will be obliterated soon enough. It's I-8HD. It's I-8-8D.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Yeah, sure. Don't make a console exclusive. X, PS5, Series S, and X, and PC. I pretty much play everything on PlayStation these days, so as long as it's on PlayStation, I'll be fine with it. Let me see what you have for sale. What do you sell? Can you answer questions? Let me just see if I can rewrite you to be a little more helpful. Oh. Let me just see if I can rewire you to be a little more helpful.
Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods?
No, only your baths. 1B8D, please give me components for free.
That goes against my primary behavior programming. All items must be sold based on the most favorable market conditions. 1B8D cannot haggle. This is also a part of my primary behavior matrix.
Okay, 1B8D, request access market conditions. Change all, multiply by 0.
Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Oh, I sure do. Let me see what you have for sale. Master Hacker! Droid... Oh, it's a bunch of droid crap. Well, as much as I do like HK, we used him in KOTOR 1, thus I will not be using HK or T3 in KOTOR 2. Like I said, I like droids, but I don't know. I like to see the characters. Which HK is absolutely a character, so is T3, but you know what I mean. Mandalore and Vsauce are a little more interesting to me. Repair kits, computer spikes, 250 times 3, Part, security tunneler, HK control cluster, we already have that. Security tunneler's probably worth, I'll say. Okay, so we'll buy that. Goodbye! Thank you, Mr. Droid.
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here.
Yeah, that sounds so much like Canderous now that I think about it. He sounded so familiar, but I think I thought at the time that it was just like Vrook's voice actor, or a voice actor that also was in KOTOR 2, just being repurposed for Mandalore. But now that I hear it, I'm like, oh my god, it's so obviously Canderous. Where is he?
A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
Real good, huh? Mandalore, could Dagon have done this?
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him, suspicion of murder or not.
What tower?
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to.
Thanks for the information.
If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
I will not be doing that. Thug. Iza's door. Oh.
We can go into the Iza's house.
Oh, this is actual, this is Dagon Gent's medical facility or whatever. Lab station. What's that? Bag.
Chemicals.
Pouch.
Chemicals. Exterminate.
You know what's crazy is, like, it's so weird that this is the same thing as KOTOR 1, where the beginning of the game is so boring, but then it gets, like, so good and interesting, especially, like, how interesting the worlds look and all that. Why did they do that twice? Why did they do that with KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2? They put the most bland stuff at the beginning, which I would imagine, you know, a certain amount of people are going to play, and they're just going to be like, well, I'm not into this. Especially Paragus. Oof, man. Oof. Weak start, but everything else has been, like, you know, really good. I'm just surprised they would have started with that. Use the lab station now. Stimulants. Don't need that. Mines, grenades, stimulants, and health. Med pack, life support pack takes 75 chemicals. We have 31. Probably just want to save it for some of these, like, implants. So we'll leave that for now. Yeah, I can tell had I played this as a kid, I probably would be a much bigger Star Wars fan than I am now. I fully feel like, you know, the getting lost in this world effect, which is all too common.
Heard of any good finds?
With very good RPGs.
It's not much, but enough to live
I really
on.
do wish I played these games as a kid, you know, in my formative years.
There's something I can help you with? Sorry, I can't talk.
Hard to keep the beasts in line nowadays.
Yeah, you and the beasts, I get it. Beasts is your thing, I get it. You don't have to keep talking to me about your beasts, I understand. Whoa, what's this? What is that? Precognition? I don't even know what that was about, because we've already been all over here. Maybe there's people trying to bamboozle me. They'll die! They'll all die. Are you guys here? Where's the bamboozlers? Oh, there you guys are. Yeah, they're probably trying to bamboozle me. What's up, Trident? Welcome in. Yeah, it's got more layers, exactly, yep. Brother needs to get some sun. Nah, we're fine. We're gonna blend right in Korriban. It's so odd, because like everything else after Taurus and Paragus are so good. Why did they why did they want to start with those bland ass segments? Just odd. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm fully digging this game. Not that I wasn't before, but like this stream I was actually really looking forward to jumping back in. Again, not that I wasn't before, but you know, it's like once you play a game enough, it kind of clicks with you. You know what I mean? Where you get used to the combat and everything.
I thought
it was you, Castorvin, captain of the Ebonhawk, is it not? Imagine what the soldiers would do to you if they knew you were wandering their streets. You're a wanted criminal now. Yeah, just get to the part where I kill you all. I mean, what do you want me to say at this point? You're all gonna get shocked or psychically screamed at. It doesn't matter. If you can choose how you want to die, if that makes it cooler to you, feel free to tell me how you want to die. If you're threatening me, prepare to die. I'd take you alive, but I doubt I can keep a Jedi from escaping. Dead will have to do. Yeah, okay, dude. Okay, let's see how that works out for you. Alright, shield, Mandalore, shield. Let's go back to you. Come over here. We're gonna do one of these big ol' psychic screams, and then you, Vsauce, please do the insanities and just load them on up. Break.
No one crosses me and lives.
No one. Yeah. See, you messed with the Jedi Consular. That's where you went wrong. If I was a one-on-one type character, yeah, I might have some issues, but I fully went into AoE, which means y'all are getting absolutely boned. Sorry. Should have chose your target a little bit wiser, huh? Concussion grenade remains. Mandalorian power shield. I love seeing when there's just a whole bunch of guys that are like, we're gonna kill you. It's like, yeah, sure. Credits Bounty Hunter's Starport Visa. Oh, look at that. Parts and Verpine fiber mesh. So now we can give it to that one guy. We probably want to save it for that woman that dude was talking about. There's some woman that sounds evil, which will be interesting. Sith Power Gauntlets. Ooh. Sith Power Gauntlets, you say? All right, we got a lot of new equipment. Let's go ahead and take a look at let's take a look and see if we do have some upgrades here. We've delved a bit into companion backstories, not as much as we need to at the moment. Yep, that's exactly what happened, No Man. Pretty much. Who voiced Kreia, first time signing. Ooh, Sarah Kesselman. I have to look into her because she does a really, really good job as Kreia, and I guarantee she's voiced other people I know. Crystal Lady. All right, what do we got? Alacrity, Dex 2, saves Reflex 1, Strength, Skills Stealth, and Dex regen, so that's fine there. Here, Dex +1, Useless Feats, Awareness, Immunity Poison, Skills Stealth, Critical Hits, but this thing looks so ugly. So I guess we'll go with the Breath Mask. We'll do that instead. And then we got some Sith Gloves here. Sith Power Gauntlets, Strength +3. Dex +1, Strength +2. Dex is actually probably better for us. Yeah, that's actually probably better now that I think about it. Kester Vin is a passive thing. Arcanian Energy Shield, which we'll probably have to replace soon. We got the best robes already. Dex +2 stealth, demolitions, reflex, immunity versus electrical, attack modifier. Hell no. No thank you. Okay, well, we'll have to change their stuff too, but we'll do that later. All right, anybody else want to try to kill me? I mean, hey, I'm down to get the XP. Feel free. This must be the cantina. Cantina bouncer. If you come inside, you make no problem. Many problem recently, me make sure there are no more. So many problems, Biff hire me, so go in and drink, but no fight or kill. That is the most horrifying speaking pattern I've ever heard in my life. Okay, the cantina, always fun. Swoop by Grace's Pazak, probably. Let's make a save here. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. What's up, y'all? I'm here to mess things up. It's Gormo! Are you a starship captain or a passenger? Please, if I could take a moment of your time. What do you want? I am Gormo, captain of the Twygar. I've been stuck on Isis for over a week because some flaming scoundrel stole my starport visa. And now those idiot guards won't let me pass. My crew's going to leave without me soon. We can't afford to be docked for so long. I don't suppose you have an extra starport visa. Listen, it's not going to happen for you. I mean, I got to save it for, like, the coolest people, you know? Nothing personal. We have spoken to Kreia, yes, and there were a lot of interesting things. Cutscenes and powers to be unlocked. However, where it stands right now is we need to basically talk to all of our companions. We'll probably do that in the next KOTOR stream. Once we get access to the Ebon Hawk again, we need to go through, like, everybody, especially Kreia, and kind of do all the stuff. So, yeah, we'll do that next time. Or as soon as we get access to the Ebon Hawk. Who? Can I talk with you about Captain Sulio's murder? Oh my god! Jesus, RKO out of nowhere. Jeff Stewart with another 20 gifted subs. Holy shit. Oh my actual god. Holy shit. That scared the absolute crap out of me. Jeff Stewart, once again. For y'all that haven't been on the past couple of streams, Jeff's been going absolutely buck wild. Another 20 gifted subs landing on Alpha Delta 2752, Scruffnard 6390, BL8221, Chronic X Cough, Zonal Dark, Fade to Shadow TTV, Hacquire H, Acquire Stew 21, Wing Thomo, Cody Spencer 4649, Lucas Murray 5039, Man of the Center, Stephanie Figueroa 9717, Habibs FIHA, E Walk McFlurry, and Mark Riley 8320. If you just heard your name, you got gifted a membership by the one and only Jeff Stewart 821, who has gifted roughly 50 billion thousand gifted memberships at this point. Friendly reminder, I should have said this at the start of the stream. Make sure you have the setting turned on to be able to be gifted a membership on YouTube. On YouTube, it's different. You have to make sure that you can get gifted a membership. If anybody watching the chat, I would love for basically all the regulars here to get gifted a membership if that's possible. So if you are a regular here that does want to get a gifted membership, make sure you have that setting turned on. Very stupid that YouTube is designed that way. I don't know why they're designed that way, but it is what it is. So make sure you have the setting turned on to be able to be gifted a gifted membership, because it should be targeting you if you're in the chat a lot. And I know there's some people that are not subbed that should be getting those gifted memberships. Thanks so much, Jeff Stewart. Holy shit. That is a hell of a lot of gifted memberships. Wowie zowie. If you got gifted a membership, yeah, check out the memberships tab on YouTube. You get access to all of the early videos as well as a whole bunch of other perks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jeff. Everybody wants my Starport Visa now. Starport Visa now. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I would say this moment in time right now with KOTOR 2 is probably the most I've enjoyed the game so far. Which is weird, because I didn't think Onderon would be my favorite planet. Time to binge and catch up with the streams. It's been a good playthrough, yeah. It's all on the it's all on a playlist. Feel free to check out the playlist for KOTOR 2. Jeff. It's like Jeff. It's like oh, Bill. That's what I was thinking of. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Jeff Stewart, the membership guy. Jeff. See, that's what I was going for, you see? Jeff. Bill. Jeff. Bill. What's up, Ghost Ninja? Welcome in. Stream is going quite well. It's been a poppin' stream, I would say. Yeah, I don't know why. Onderon was definitely not the planet I thought I would enjoy the most. If I had to say, I really liked Dantooine in the first game, so I knew I would like Dantooine in the second game. However, I will say Nar Shaddaa will probably be my favorite. Korriban was cool too, but Korriban's just like straight up evil, you know. Meanwhile, in the lair of evil type planet. It was really cool in the first game. I don't know what they're going to do in the second game here. Don't tell me, though. No spoilers. And thank you again, y'all, for the magnificent support. Thank you, Jeff, for the memberships. Thank you, Jairus, again, for the Tier 2. McGruff for the Super Chats. Zartan for the subscription over on Twitch. Thank y'all for all the craziness that was happening in the last couple of streams as well. Thank you guys very much. Very much appreciated. Okay. Can I talk with you about Captain Cilio's murder? I'm in enough trouble as it is. I'm glad I wasn't even here that night. I'm sorry if that doesn't help you. Perhaps we could talk later of other things. Yeah, hold on. About your visa. Wait. I have other things to talk to you about. There seem to be a lot of people here that need one. You speak the truth. I don't have a fortune. I'm but a captain struggling to make ends meet. But I will pay you 500 credits if you find one. Help out another captain. 500 credits? 500 credits? I only have mine, and I'm using it. Without a skilled slicer, your Starport visa wouldn't be of any help anyways. That visa is key to you alone. I need an open Starport visa just like everyone else here. If you happen to find one, I will pay for it. Slicer? A very good slicer could strip the identification code from a visa to make it an open one. That is no doubt what happened with my Starport visa. A word of wisdom from me to you. Guard your visa with your life. You don't want to be reduced to this. Okay. Do you know what's going on here? I don't know for certain. The military has limited all travel throughout the city. Checkpoints are everywhere and rumors of war. This is no place for me! I'm leaving. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You got one of the weakest arguments for my visa. It's not happening for you, I'm afraid. Apparently there's an interesting woman, I think here somewhere. That will be exciting to meet. Nar Shaddaa and Onderon / Dixon. Yeah, I like Onderon too. I kind of like Onderon and Dixon equally, even though Dixon, I typically like jungle environments much more than like weird city environments. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? I don't think I've answered that once throughout this series. What's my favorite Star Wars movie? Out of the prequels, definitely Revenge of the Sith. It's the best one for sure. It's got the most interesting stuff. I don't know if that's my favorite. Out of the original trilogy, I think the second one was the best, right? Which I always forget all their names. I think I remember liking the second one the best. Or was it the third? No, because the third has all that Ewok shit, and I hate that Ewok stuff. I really hate it. So I think the second one out of the original trilogy. Out of the sequels, I don't like the sequels, but I will say the first one, The Force Awakens, is definitely the best by far, even though it's just a reimagining of, you know, the first movie. And then you got the spin-offs. Han Solo was not good. Didn't like it. Rogue One is weird because it's got some really good stuff, but then it's got a lot of really bad stuff too. I haven't seen Mandalorian and Grogu. Is that every Star Wars film? Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let's see. List of Star Wars films. Am I forgetting any? Skywalker trilogy. Yeah, The Empire Strikes Back, I think, is definitely the best original, but I'm also forgetting certain events, but I think that's probably my favorite. It's probably the strongest, honestly, Star Wars movie of all time. I don't even think it gets close to that. The prequels suck, but Revenge of the Sith is definitely the best. The Force Awakens is decent. I think it's overhated, but the rest of the sequel trilogy is just downright a mess. The Clone Wars film? What? 2008. Animated film. God, I always get confused with all this Clone Wars stuff. Haven't seen that. Yeah, and that's it. That's crazy. You would think there'd be like so much more than that. It's really crazy that that's all there is. Out of all of those, definitely... The Empire Strikes Back, the second original trilogy film. In my opinion, that's easily the strongest film. Like, nothing really gets close to that. So I would say that. But I will say this, there's not a single Star Wars film that has truly grabbed me on every level. I'm hoping one day that'll change. I'm hoping one day there will be a Star Wars film that I'm just like, wow, that was genuinely so good on every... Which the original trilogy is, but I didn't grow up with it. It was, you know... Had I grown up with it, it would probably be that for me. But I didn't grow up with those movies. Captain Galisi.
You look like an off-worlder. My name's Galisi. I'm a checkpoint captain at the merchant quarter. If you're here for Juma juice, it's not that good. But at least it's cheap. I don't think Bith have the same sense of taste we do.
Oh yeah, Bith are the alien guys with the clarinets. I was wondering what they were. Yeah, Empire Strikes Back, I would say. Rogue One I liked, but it's got a lot of issues. But Rogue One is... It's got a lot of interesting stuff. It's not a perfect film. It's not close. The strongest and my favorite, yeah, The Empire Strikes Back. It was specifically about movies. As far as shows, definitely The Mandalorian, I think, but I have not seen Andor. If I have seen Andor, it would probably be Andor based on everything I know about it. Yo, hell yeah, Swizzy. Thanks for watching. Glad it's helping out. Because of nostalgia, not a great movie. Wait, ROTS. Why? I always get confused with these. What's ROTS? Revenge of the Sith. Yes. I always get so confused with all the movie names. It's actually crazy. I guarantee if I watched Andor, it would be my favorite. I just haven't seen it yet. Phantom Menace, New Hope, Clone Wars. Yeah. Mine's somewhat similar to that. The prequels, I want to like them so bad, and I do like them. They're entertaining to watch. They're just riddled with issues. They just have a lot of outstanding issues, whereas the original trilogy is much more solid. You know, they're not perfect, but they're way closer to just truly great films than the prequels are, which they could have been, but man, the dialogue is just like downright like, what the hell? That's the best you came up with for the script? Baffling sometimes. How's the checkpoint?
Long day, as always. Sulio was captain of that checkpoint for years. I never knew why she came here every night until I got her job.
Tell me about Sulio.
She was murdered. I didn't want her job, but I got it now.
What do you know about the murder?
The same as everyone. People are trying to blame that doctor, Dagon Gent. I don't think even Command believe he did it, but someone's got to take the blame. I almost think that investigators aren't really looking. Dagon's convenient. They don't want to find the real murderer.
You sound nervous.
Sulio was murdered. Maybe even assassinated. I might be a little paranoid. I have a wife and daughter to look after, and I feel like I'm a target now. I'm tempted to just grab my family and take the first shuttle out of here.
Okay, that's interesting. So we can persuade him to do that, or we can just kill him. We do need him gone, along with the other captain as well. I don't think our character's so evil we would just kill... I mean, yeah, we don't... He's got a wife and a kid. That's bad to have on our conscience. So I think we would take this opportunity. That sounds like a good idea. You need to think of your family first.
I really am torn.
Are you kidding me?
There are some days where I think I'm a fool to stay.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get you out of here, dude, because if you don't get out of here... You've had enough. It's time to leave. For your children.
I've gone over this so many times.
You kidding me?
I still don't know what to do.
Dude, I'm trying to help you, man. You should leave Isis quickly. If you don't...
So the rumors are true. If you're working with who I think you are, I'll leave. Right now. Just don't hurt my family. I promise. I won't tell anyone. I'll be on the first shuttle out. I'll be going.
I wonder if the game lets you kill him, though, because that is pretty messed up if you can kill him. I mean, obviously, you can do a lot of evil stuff. But okay, that works for me. Bye! Patron. The patron ignores you. Patron. I wonder if the waitress will ever get my drink. You're on an off-worlder, right? My name is Kip. Nice to see a friendly face. Isis has been a hostile place for our kind lately. Yeah, the prequels are so fun to watch. There's a lot of interesting characters and actors like Liam Neeson, but they are riddled with issues. And I think a lot of Star Wars fans refuse to acknowledge that, and that's fine. I know Star Wars fans are obviously super-duper, like, fanatical sometimes, depending on the fan. But, yeah, they're fun. I mean, they're definitely entertaining. I'll give the prequels that, and there's some really good stuff in them. But, yeah. Fellowship of the Ring. Well, yeah, that's literally my favorite movie, along with the other two. My guy's just a tad bit evil. Just a tad bit evil. Just a tad bit. Rots is the one people can't accept as bad. Am I stupid? What? Revenge of the Sith. That's the last prequel, right? I always feel stupid talking about this stuff. Revenge of the Sith. That's the third final prequel. Yes. That, I watched all of these somewhat recently at my friend's house. He did like, he always does like a movie marathon of all the films. And I really watched with a critical eye because I wanted to get how I really felt about the prequels. I definitely liked Revenge of the Sith the best. It still has issues like all the other prequels, but I think it was, from what I remember, the strongest movie. The Phantom Menace is definitely the weakest. The Clone Wars is kind of somewhere in the middle. Revenge of the Sith I definitely like the best. Is it better than the original trilogy movies? No, definitely not. It doesn't get to that level, but it is highly entertaining. And, you know, that final fight is so sick, too. I want to talk to you about Captain Sulio's murder. I had the misfortune of being here that night. It's very inconvenient. Soldiers were asking me some very pointed questions, which is a no-no in my line of business. What exactly is your line of business? I can tell you are no fan of authority either. Let me share. Most call me a slicer, but I think that sounds too crass. I prefer to think myself as an expert computer security analyst. I'm the only one in the city who's talented enough to make open starport visas from a personal visa. I was in the middle of a transaction that night. What do you want to know? So we need this guy to, like, slice our visas, I guess, because they're not sliced currently. Do you know Dagon Gent? I recognize him, but that's about it. He doesn't have the qualities I look for in friendship. These Twi'lek males just look so gross, man. They always just have these faces with these, like, nasty, slimy tentacles. Why are the Twi'lek women so hot and the men are just these... Ugh. Ugh. I'd like to ask about something else. Then ask. Okay, you don't need to say a whole you just said then ask. You didn't say a whole thing that needs you just said then ask. Okay? A friend of a friend told me that you're the guy I should talk to about adjusting starport visas. So you have a personalized visa that you need to be made an open one. It's a tricky process, but after many failures, I've mastered it. It will cost you 500 credits. How do I know that the visa will work? If I sold defective visas, my livelihood and possibly my life would be in jeopardy. Any open starport visa I make will sustain scrutiny. Here's 500 credits. Then let me have the visa. This will take a little while.
It is done. Here's your starport visa. Quite a pleasure doing business with you. Credits lost. Sliced open starport visa. See, she's hot. Like, she's hot, and she doesn't have slimy tentacles. And then you look at this guy, and it's just like man's face with like slimy, wet tentacles. Just oof. To be a Twi'lek male. Unfortunate. Biff! Biff! I love how these guys look. Patreon.
I overheard some soldiers talking about explosions on the sky ramp.
Wow.
Sounds like sabotage.
Wow. Any Pazak enjoyers in the chat? I'm a big Pazak enjoyer. We will defeat anybody that ever challenges me to a Pazak game. I will defeat them even if I have to sit here for hours and hours and hours. They will be defeated. I would also take the prequels over the sequels, yeah. If I had to cut one out, immediate sequels, it's not even a question. Prequels, I just wish somebody kind of would take and like buff them up a bit, kind of patch up some of the weaker parts. They have potential, they definitely do. She don't like evil Jedi? Yeah, exactly. They got these big, like, warts on their face. Just oof. Oof. Okay, who are you? Solitaire? It's Sakari.
There's got to be something you need. Something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal. Something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa.
Oh, wow. Oh. Are you giving me, like, all that stuff? Because that's actually quite a good deal, but I still don't know if there's, like, a cooler lady. I don't know if this is the woman that one guy was referring to. She doesn't seem, like, overtly evil. Actually, I was wanting to talk to you about Captain Sulio's murder.
I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on.
What does that mean? Stick to the topic. What were they questioning you about?
Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm assuming this is the woman that the guy was referring to. I wanted to talk about the visa instead.
That's all I want to talk to you about anyway.
Well, I have it here. I mean, yeah, that's some good stuff. We already have a literal lightsaber crystal with my name on it. You mentioned something about a lightsaber crystal.
Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare Quixoni crystal. Incredibly rare and valuable.
Koshoni crystals were warmed by a dying sun millennia ago. Only a handful were obtained before the sun went nova. Their power is rumored to be great.
I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. One open starport visa. No visa, no crystal.
Well, how do I know you'll live up to your end of the bargain?
Because we'll trade them simultaneously. And if you aren't satisfied with your payment, I'll let you switch it for something else. I don't want to cross a Jedi.
So I'll ask the chat on this one. For an evil character, is she the best person to give the visa to? We do have the Kester Vin named crystal that has our name and seems to scale with us, or at least our force, our alignment. So I don't know if this Quixoni crystal is going to be better than that. Is that crystal worth getting here for the visa? It sounds like you get one visa and you get to make one choice. Have you ever played Cuphead? Oh yeah, I love Cuphead. I have a full... I've played that through that game many times. I got all the achievements, did everything. I have a full series on a separate channel. That's another one that there's a separate channel that has like all this stuff that I need to like download and then put it onto either the Patreon channel or the main channel, just because it's kind of like no one really knows about that channel. I haven't kept it a secret or anything. It's just like nobody really knows about it. So yeah, there's a full Cuphead playthrough that I need to upload somewhere. What's up, Soulstare Frog? Welcome in. Doing a lot of Onderon politics. pet lightsaber crystal. She probably is. You could use the crystal for a companion lightsaber. It reminded me of Count Dooku. I always laugh at Count Dooku because it sounds like Count Dookie, which is just like, how am I supposed to be intimidated by that? True. True. Yeah, okay, I guess I will take the crystal then. How do you know I'm a Jedi?
It's a small universe. I don't really care about the trouble that's behind you or ahead of you. We have exactly one thing we can talk about. Starport visas.
She sounds like almost corporate when she said that. Starport visas. Get your Starport visa at the neck. What is this guy doing? This guy's trying to be in my team. You're not... Laughing man, get out of my companion. You're not... You're blocking Mandalore. You're not in my group. Okay, well, how do I... Yeah, I mean, is she giving me all that stuff? I have an open Starport visa right here.
I had faith you'd get hold of one. I've always been good at spotting talent. I've got big plans for it.
Okay. There are people that really need this. I have a feeling if I give it to you, others would suffer.
So what if they do? You'll have what you want. Don't be stupid. I'll pay you more than anybody. Or if you want those items, there's no way you'd get them from anywhere else.
Wait, it's literally a companion, like one of the slots, but it's a crystal? What the hell? Okay. Good point. Let's trade.
So what do you want for it? A weapon, money, or the lightsaber crystal? Your pick.
Well, guess what? Give me the lightsaber crystal.
Here you go. If you aren't satisfied with it, just let me know.
Bum, 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 bum. Crystal Kixoni? But it's a companion? How does that work? I'm curious. I guess we'll figure it out. I've got to go to the bathroom and refill my water. Thus, I will be back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching. BRB.
Alright, and we're back.
Let's catch up with the chat and then we'll jump back in. You remind me of the Dooku. What Dooku? The Dooku with the power. What power? The power of Dooku. Do what? Do remind me of the Dooku. She knows too much. Take her out. He's trying to chat up Visas? How dare him? That would incur Kester's wrath more than anything. Because if you can't romance her, which the game sounds like you can, we're definitely going to romance Visas. Which I'm hoping they do explore, because that is definitely interesting. The whole dark side lust stuff. Which he definitely has that design where it's almost like it's supposed to elicit some sort of lust. I don't know. I feel like they're doing a thing with Visas, so we'll see. Sith lady from Tarit. Oh, is that her? I remember that character. Is that actually her? Something has to be activated to receive gifted subs on YouTube. Anyone know how to do that? Am I being dumb? No idea, to be honest. Mine was on automatically. Yeah, let me look it up, because that's such a weird thing to me. YouTube gifted memberships setting. To turn on your settings to receive gifted memberships on YouTube, go to a channel's live stream or homepage. Click the Join button, open the 3-dot menu, and turn on Allow Gifts. Okay, so that makes sense. So it might just be off by default for some people. I actually have to check this on my own end too. So yeah, you can go to my live stream on YouTube, or if you go to any video, wherever it says join, which is how you join to become a member. If you click join, there should be a 3-dot menu. Click it and make sure allow gifts is on. And that is how you can make sure you might get a gifted membership in the future if that happens. It's just weird to me that that's off by default for some people.
Alright, Sakari.
I want to take a look at that crystal, although we'll probably have to go to Workbench to actually see it. Damage 5, regenerate force points 1, can only be used by a Dark Jedi. But it's like a companion? That'll be interesting. Okay, let's see if she has anything else to say.
Are you satisfied with your payment for the visa? I can exchange it for something else if you like.
I will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied. No, I'm good. Why haven't you left?
The visa wasn't for me, but for an associate of mine. There are plenty of business opportunities left in ISIS. I plan to stay here for a while.
Probably just fairly low on the gifting list. I don't know, though. A lot of people that I'm not familiar with, although they might just be lurking, hardcore lurkers, do end up getting those gifted memberships. But I've also noticed it definitely does hit people that are in the chat a lot, so I don't know. I don't know how YouTube's algorithm does it. Twitch was always really good with, like, isolating people that were in the chat a lot, that were not subbed. They would usually end up getting a gifted sub, and you can kind of tell. Like, if I was in someone's chat a lot and I wasn't subbed, a lot of the time I would get gifted a sub to their chat. I don't know how YouTube's does it. You would think it would be the same. You would think they would copy it, but I'm not sure. But it's just a good thing to make sure it's on if you do want a gifted membership. It's Zart!
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right?
Zart. I would never serve with somebody called Zart. I don't know what you're talking about.
There is a great deal of interest in Jedi these days. Your reluctance is understandable, but we did both serve the Republic during the war. I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle.
Daggery Minor. That's ancient history.
Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now. Especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic?
I'm out for myself now. The Republic is of no concern to me.
A pity. The Republic needs every capable person they can get. If you'll excuse me.
Goodbye, Zart. Best of luck on your Zart adventures. They should make a spin-off game for Zart called Zart's Magnificent Time. Okay, well, screw you too, buddy. One more time? I love how it's like 5 words, and it's like a whole string. It's Nico!
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak?
Oh boy.
The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you?
Okay, sure, but you also sound really weird. Talk like a normal person. I don't know what that's all about. Tell me about Captain Sulio's murder.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
There's one of those Grand Calamari people back there. Do you know Dagon Gent?
Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
I'd like to ask you about something else.
I'd much rather talk about something else. Focusing on the negative is no way for a gambler to live.
Some of these characters' faces are just so much more high resolution than like other characters. Let's play Pazak.
We haven't played before, so you should know I don't pull any punches. Every game, I play to win. You prove your mettle, and I might throw in a bonus one of these rounds. But enough of my cautionary advice. Let's play.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you shut up and let's play. Alright, can we improve our deck at all? These kind of suck, these reversal cards. Yeah, let's clear cards and see what we got here. The plus minuses are always good, so we definitely want those. These I'm not really a big fan of. I think this has helped us out like maybe one time. Now we have a 6, 3, and a 1, which means we want the other cards here. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. And we have one more slot, so we could do that one there. I feel like usually it's the lower numbers that help you out more. So let's do a +1. We'll try with that. Okay. For anybody that doesn't know how Pazak works, in KOTOR, basically it's like blackjack, except it's 20 versus 21. So you're trying to get as close to, if not hit 20, without going over, and you want to beat your opponent 3 times in order to do it. But you also have these hand cards that can also manipulate what your total is. So we got dealt an 8, so we will end turn. He got dealt a 7. We get dealt a 7 for a total of 15. So we're going to end turn. He gets dealt a 4, so we have 16 to his 11. We're going to end turn, so we're going to... And you can also stand, but standing at 16 is really bad because you still have a 4-point spread there. We're going to end turn. 14 to our 25. Oof. So we went over by 5, but what we can do is reverse this to -6, play that, so now we're at 19. And then we're going to stand, and now he has to beat a 19. So he can beat us with a 19 or a 20. He can beat us with a 20. If he gets a 19, it's a tie. So we're going to stand, he goes to 19, and the set is tied. And we're actually equal now because he used one hand card, and I used one hand card, so that's fine. Our 8 to his 5. Our 18 to his 8. So we're going to go ahead and play a +2, which will give us a flat 20. And then he also plays it, of course, because the AI is bullshit. Okay, so we're completely even here. Our 3 to his 2, our 12 to his 10, our 22, but we got a -2 to put us at 20. Literal piece of shit. You can't just get a 20 every single time just because you're a dumb AI. It's so stupid. Okay. Our 9 to his 7. Our 10 to his 13. He goes over and he has the perfect hand card because welcome to KOTOR Pazak. Not really worth it. It's better to just give him the win here, so we'll end turn. Hope for a 4. We don't get a 4, so he takes that win. Now it's 1-to-1 hand card. Our 5 to his 1. Our 14 is 4. Our 22, so we go over again. Not much we can do there. Our 1 to his 6. Our 6 to his 16. You better go over, dude. Are you kidding? Okay. Ridiculous. 17, 22. So dumb.
That's a shame, friend. Perhaps next time the cards will be in your favor. Do you want another match?
What I want to do is take lightning out of my hands and shock you to death. That's what I would like to do. But, as usual, I'm going to have to just save scum. Yeah, it sucks because I really do like Pazak. It's a lot of fun, but like you can tell, the AI is so skewed to win.
Welcome back.
It's really dumb. Okay, you play some Pazak, you dummy. Let's go. Play. Most unique faces in the game, and it really sticks out. Yeah, this guy and the Phil Lamar guy, I think it's Phil Lamar, under the tower, Riken? Sounded like Riker. They both have like really like much higher fidelity faces than like other characters. Okay, it goes to 20, literal piece of crap. We'll just give it to him. That's fine, man. That's fine. If he uses a hand card, it can honestly work in your favor, so whatever. R4 to his 1. 13 to his 2. 14 to his 7. We have a +6. Let's just do it. Goes to 20. He's going to get 20. Watch. He's going to get 20. Yes! Nice 27. Loser. Yeah, he probably developed Pazak himself. It's so rigged. It's like ridiculous. Dude has a Game Shark. Yep, there you go. You can see it in his back pocket. Okay, 8 to his 6, 16. So we can do a +3 here. Probably not worth. End turn. Goes up to 20. So we could tie him here. It's probably worth to do that. Sure. So we tie him 2 hand cards to 2 hand cards. Our 7 to 2. I noticed we're getting way higher cards than he is, by the way. What the hell? Like, we're getting such high, like, draws. Why? He's getting such low draws. Okay, your opponent wins the set. Our 2 to his 9. Okay, here we go. Our 3 to his 12. 5. He gets a 20. So now we have to get exact. Well, I guess we still have an option here. We can do -3. Bro, come on. Shut up. I don't want to hear you talking. Ridiculous. I do wonder what the best Pazak deck is. Like, the best way to stack your deck against Pazak players.
Welcome back.
Okay, Pazak, wager, let's go. Because it feels like this side deck is kind of shitty at the moment. 7 to 16. We're going to go +4 to 20. He's going to get a 20. Watch. Yep. But we're tied. That's fine. 6 to his 1. 16. Yeah, see, we're just getting such high draws. 17. Okay. Gets a perfect 20. Literal piece of garbage. We're going to play a 22. I can do this all day, buddy. Eventually, you're going to run out of hand cards. Then what are you going to do? 6, 7 to his 12. 17. Gets a perfect 20. My God. Our 9 to his 7. Our 11 to his 15. Our 16 to his 18. 25. Wait, what? Oh, -5. Okay, we won that one. It's even. It's anyone's game. Our 8 to his 8. Our 15 to his 17. Our 22, but we got a -2. Perfect. Ah! Fool! Okay, now we got to be really careful. He still has a hand card, so he has the advantage here. But if we win one more, we win. 6, 10, 17. Do I just want to stand? What do we do here? I probably just hit, right? I'm going to hit. Oof. Okay, that's really bad because he's basically going to win since he's got a hand card. 4 to his 5, 5 to his 5, 11 to his 8, 13. Whoa! All right. Come on. It's anyone's. We're even here, but he's stupid AI. 3 to 3. 11 to 12. He goes over. Yes! Wow, so if you go over, you just lose instantly. Okay. I'll take that. Yay!
Finally, some worthy competition for a worthy pastime. I'm curious if you can do that again. Do you want another match?
Yeah, I do, but I need to save first, because yeah, bullshit. I'll be going. Okay, so now we're basically even, but I don't know how this guy works. You might have to just beat him once or whatever. Okay.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Let's go.
You want to?
Yep, let's do it. Bam, 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 ba-dam, ba-dam, bam. Hour 3 to his 6. Hour 10. Or 13 to his 6. Hour 16 to his 14. We could do -6, so we're good. Let's go. He goes to 19. We go to 25. So we can tie him here. It's actually better just to kind of like make him use his cards first, because then you can just sweep in the end game. So we'll give him that win, I think. Or do we want to tie him? I think it's better to just let him win. So you can have that one. That's fine. Hour 8 to his 4. Hour 9 to his 14. He goes to 19. We go to 12. We go to 19. And we got a +1. Ha 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 ha. Okay, hour 5 to his 2. Hour 11 to his 4. Hour 17. We're just getting such high cards here, man. I think I'm going to risk the -6 here. 19. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. +1. Aha! Fool! Okay, this is my work. This is my work. I always play with +- cards or minus cards. Never saw any use in the plus cards. Yeah. I guess that's a better strategy, huh? Because you kind of always do have to take them away. Oh, I save scum. See, the swoop bike racing, I don't mind losing because I have control over that. This Pazak BS, I don't have control over, so don't mind save scumming in the slightest. All right, 7 to his 3, 14 to his 3. I just feel like with this guy specifically, we're just getting such high draws constantly. It really sucks. So I can go -6 here. Is that worth? I'd have to risk it. I think I'd rather tie him. What? It's actually been crazy. I just feel like we're constantly getting 9s, 10s. 8, 9s, and 10s. Okay. 14. So we can do a +6 here. I think I'm going to do it. Yeah. Sure. I'm feeling lucky. 10, 11, 16, and then a 20. All right. Coming down to the wire here. 1 to 3. 8 to 13. He goes over, so he goes down to a 19. Well, we have to go for it. Oh, baby! All right. I can't argue about being lucky there. That feels good.
I almost had you there at the end, but cards are fickle friends at best. Do you want another match?
I do, but hold on. Because I need to keep stacking these wins. Give me 1 second. All right, number 3.
Welcome back.
Let's go.
You know your cards. I'm certainly up for some more spirited competition, though.
What does that mean? It's the same wager. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right with those negative cards. I'm going to clear the cards. Probably only do negatives here. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Because this one kind of sucks, right? I don't think this one's really that great. Okay, let's go. Hour 4 to his 2. Hour 13 to his 12. Hour 20. We are just so very lucky, and we win the set. Hour 6 to his 8. Hour 13 to his 10. He goes up to 11. We go up to 17. Gonna play my 3 friend. Oh my god. We're just destroying him now. Okay, hour 10 to his 3. Hour 16 to his 9. Hour 19. I think we stand here. He's definitely going to beat this, though. Yep. That's fine. Hour 6 to his 2. Hour 11 to his 10. Hour 18 to his 10. We have a -5 and a -4, so I think we hit 27. 27? Ugh. Okay. That sucks. All right. Hour 3 to his 2. Hour 11 to his 3. Hour 6. Can you just stop giving me the highest numbers every time? 21. So -1 here. Wow, yeah, he could not make that work. Okay.
I almost had you there. Do you want another?
I do want another match. I need you to, like, take this to the next level now, because I'm tired of beating you. Let's see what you can do.
Welcome back.
Yep, I'm ready.
I only got one more loss in me tonight. You win this one, I'll throw in some extra cards.
Okay, here we go. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Divine intervention. Is that what you seek?
You never had your cards. Oh, you never had your cards. It's me, Cicero, playing Pazak now. 5 to his 1, 11 to his 7, 18 to his 15. We can do a +1 here. I think I hit. He goes over, he stays. Oof, big mistake, buddy boy. We go to 20, we win the set. Beautiful. Our 3 to his 5, our 8 to his 7, our 10 to his 11. He's getting screwed here. He stays at 19. We go to 25, and I can't do anything. That's unfortunate. Because you can't play multiple, right? You can only play one, right? Okay. He wins that one. That's fine. Our 9 to his 7, our 12 to his 11, our 22. Which we have to do a -3 here. We don't have to, but I'm going to do it. And we'll stand. Tied. Okay, but we have card advantage. Our 3 to his 8, our 8 to his 9, our 16 to his 10, our 23. Okay. Our 2 to his 6, our 11 to his 8 stays at... Okay, wow, that went fast. All right, we win the set, and we have card advantage here, so we want to be really smart. 7 to his 8, 15 to his 18. Did he stay at 18? I think he stayed at 18. That was really weird. He didn't even do anything. Okay.
That's enough for me. The deck is not speaking my language tonight, though you were a pleasure to play against. I promised you some Pazak cards, and I always keep my word. Here you go.
That guy's got, like, the voice actor voice. I love doing that delivery because it's just, like, so consistent. I promised you I'd give you my cards, so here you go. It's just, like, it's just making the voice sound better than, like, focusing on the acting behind it. You were a great Pazak player. Hey, good job. Here are my cards. I love doing that style of voice. Okay, +5, plus -1, plus -3. Cool. Thanks, Nico. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's move on. Patron. And then we've got 2 more side rooms I can check out. Let's do this one first and see what this is all about. I also love other rewards than money. Money is boring in games like this. I want to see unique things like kyber crystals and the like. Imagine having to do this for information. I enjoy Pazak. I wish it had like one more layer of like customizability for the deck. Maybe like Gwent does a cool thing where you have like a leader power, like something like that. Some extra little thing you can do to add a layer of strategy would be cool.
I heard you held your own against Nico. Not an easy feat.
Yeah, that literally just happened. How'd you hear about that?
You can't be the one that fought with her. Go back to your ship, Off-World.
This room is reserved, Off-Worlder.
We're all mean men. You're a swoop racer, aren't you?
I suggest you leave the room, Off-Worlder. I've got all the fans I need right here. So go space yourself.
Go space yourself. Imagine going to a strip club and it's like a hologram. That would suck. I've never been to a strip club, but I'm just like, if I'm going to a strip club, I would imagine, you know, I want to see real women at a strip club, not some hologram. What the heck is the point of that? Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay, you want to talk again?
This room is reserved.
Tell me about Captain Sulio's murder.
If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance.
Do you know Dagon Gent?
I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf.
Yeah, I've been there. Who's Bekel?
She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Oh, I'm so scared. Oh.
This is our part.
But I can kill you in like 3 lightning
blasts.
Your steps. And you'd be donezo, buddy. Adios, Trident. Star Wars cam girls work? I guess so, but are they like real women? I thought it was like a video playback being played of a Twi'lek dancing. Although also, like, I like how it's always Twi'leks. There's not one other like hot alien you could throw in Star Wars. Why has it always got to be Twi'leks, man? Twi'leks get a bad rap. Yeah, strip clubs are kind of weird. It's not that like I'm opposed to going to one. I wouldn't do that now, or anytime I was in a relationship. But yeah, I don't know. It's just never. It'd be like an interesting thing to do, I guess, if like a group of friends was doing it when I was younger. But I never quite understood the concept of strip clubs. I mean, obviously I get the concept, but like, you know, I don't know. Okay, who's this? It's Kimtik. Come to watch the races, have you? I'm called Kimtik, and I own this fine establishment. If there's anything I can do to make your visit here more pleasurable, please do not hesitate to call on me. Well, tell me about Captain Sulio's murder. And that is a foul bit of business there. I was not here when it happened. I talked with the soldiers in charge of the investigation. 4 of our regulars talked with them. Bayama, Nico, Panar, and Kif. You should talk with them. I doubt anyone here would know anything more about the most distasteful subject. Okay. Tell me about the cantina. The cantina flourishes like a functioning outpost deep in the Outer Rim. Business is good and the race is exciting. Okay. You seem to be in a good mood. With Civil War looming so close, people are always looking for a distraction from their day-to-day lives. I provide this for them in the form of the swoop races. Right. I want to race. You can rent a swoop bike to race on my track. A full field of competitors is good for everyone. 100 credits must be paid for an official run of the track, payable at the beginning of the race, not after. We use the Galactic 3-round system here. Each round pays different, of course. The first round pays 500 credits, the next 2,000 credits, and the last round 5,000 credits. What's the competition like here? The field is narrower than it used to be. Some of the professional racers have left ISIS. The politics made them nervous. But our best racers are still here. Panar is good at the rookie rounds. Masadar is but our best has to be John Rafar, a local of ISIS. She is a superb racer and controversial. A very profitable combination for a racer. How is genre controversial? She is very politically inclined. She says the race is for General Vaklu. Many come here every night to boo her, but both factions bring their thirst and many credits for betting. Okay? I'm ready to race. I am excited to see how you perform in the races. The entry fee is 100 credits. There are no exceptions. Here's 100 credits. Let me call up the standings now. To win the first round, you must beat Panar's time of 55 and 1 second. If you manage to beat it, you can compete against the professionals. Attention fans, joining the competition is a new biker who seeks to beat the time set by the formidable Panar. Okay. Just hitting the space bar, right? You gotta just spam space, and then you just gotta hit it. Oh, wait. You click, that's right, you click. Click as soon as it hits the thing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No shit. And then you gotta jump. Whoa, this is like way different than the other one. Okay. Not a great start here. Okay. Okay, we gotta be 55 seconds. Oh man, we got lucky there, I think. This is a weird ass track. Okay, oh my god, so fast. Yeah, this one's difficult, man. I don't know if we're gonna do it because I don't know where the race ends. It's so hard to tell, like, when you're in the air versus not. Can we do it? We're so close! First try, baby. First try. You won with a time of 54 seconds, 31 seconds. 54... 31. Here are your credits as promised. I have an unusual situation. Panar has requested a grudge match to see who is the victor of the first round. I hate accidentally skipping. It's so hard to tell, like, when they're going to stop talking. I will still offer 500 credits for this match. If you win, you will be the undisputed first-round champion. You could race against Masadar's time after that. Okay. What? Like, it's like a one-time thing that I have to do now? Is that what you're saying? Defeat you by overloading you with Beast Rider lore. For this match, you have to be listening to the Beast Rider audiobook the entire time you're racing. Yeah, these swoop bike races are way more advanced than the first game. Pretty hard on Onderon. We shall see. Yeah, let's, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I want to race. You can rent a swoop bike to race on my track. A full field of competitors is good for everyone. What? I thought... 100 credits, huh? Oh, wait, he's saying, like, I have to beat the same thing again? I'm confused. Because we just got 500 credits. Which is what we should have gotten. Okay, let's talk to everybody else here before we do that stuff. Patron. 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 It's John Rafar. Share a drink to General Vodka with me, stranger. My name is John Rafar. I'll take that drink. I'm Kester Vin. I saw your race on the swoop track monitor. Who did you race for? What do you race for? Recognition and glory, fun, nothing in... ultimately, nothing in particular. Then might I suggest you help yourself to some of our literature over by that table? It's very enlightening of the struggle. Struggle? Yes, the struggle to free ourselves from the warmongering Republic. The Republic doesn't seem to be particularly warmongering. Then it is curious that they are so good at getting in them. This is not why we joined the Republic. We joined the Republic willingly, yet since that time we have suffered through many wars and privation. We above all wish a sustained peace. Okay, Republic has been bad for Onderon. Republic surely saved you from an even worse fate. The entire galaxy was at war. Why would you think the entire galaxy was at war? Why would you think your planet would be spared? The Sith left us alone when we were not part of the Republic. But the Sith conquered the Republic. What hope would there be for one planet such as yours? But now you are under the protection of the Republic. With all its resources, you're safer now than you ever were before joining. If the Sith conquered the Republic, what hope would there be for one planet such as yours? The prime of our generation has fought in 2 wars already. That isn't what I would call safe. Come back when you have a more enlightened view of the galaxy. No, I don't think that I will. I just wanted to see what you had to say. Ba-ba-ba. It's Vix! You swooper, swoop, zoom, zoom, much fun, go! Right. I do race swoop bikes, if that's what you meant. Swoopers, great! Vix watches every swoop race! I'll be going. Okay. I like him the best. And it's also... It's... Masadar. What are you looking at, Smooth Skin? Oh my god, Smooth Skin. In an Obsidian RPG. Are you a swoop racer? I don't do auto prints. Go away. Look, I just want some information. Do I look like an information terminal to you? You look like a pile of Chuba-eating space debris. Keep that up and someone will take care of you permanently. But if racers are caught misbehaving, we lose our racing privileges. We'll settle this on the track, Smooth Skin. I hope no one leaves anything volatile on the track. Okay, are you saying you're actually going to do that, though? Because, like, that changes things up. So, I need you to be honest here. And it's Bahima! I am Bahima, first-class bartender of this magnificent cantina. I hesitate to mention, but my people have marvelous ointments for your skin condition. We can make you look like a human in your prime. How may I be of help, sentient? Man, wasn't expecting getting peddled skin moisturizer. I really wish you could enlighten certain people with force lightning. But it's not that type of RPG, unfortunately. You can't just enable combat whenever you wish. I need to talk to you about Captain Sulio's murder. The incident has brought me much distress. An unhappy thing this is and bad for the flow of commerce. What is your interest in the sentient? An acquaintance of mine, Dagon Gent, is being questioned by the military about this. I'd like to get him free. As would I. I prize my loyal customers, and he is my most regular. Let me structure my memories and recall the night. Ask your questions. Do you know Dagon? Okay, so they're definitely going to do like an investigation quest. That's why we keep getting like blocked here. Do you know Dagon Gent? I know him very well. Many sentients look toward bartenders for advice. On my world, they are also sometimes sought for spiritual advice. This is a trust I try to honor. Okay. Would you know where I could find an extra space starport visa? Popular question during this month's cycle. I'll tell you what I tell everyone. Open starport visas are rarer than Valduk crystals. Only the very rich, very powerful, or very connected could get them, and none of them will give them up lightly. Be thankful you have a visa of your own. Many here are not that fortunate. You've got several rough characters in here. Some of my patrons I would never call friends, but as long as they pay and don't start trouble here, they are welcome. Besides, they can make persuasive points. They seem a little more than thugs. They're a little more than thugs, but what can I do? The soldiers are too busy with many troubles, so this part of the merchant quarter gets more wild by the day. I definitely don't want to help. Can I do something about it? Please don't do anything. They could make my life especially difficult. We have an arrangement that is delicate. I am happy enough as it stands. Okay, bye. Alright, so I'm confused as to what we're doing with the swoop bike races. Did he say we just have to do the same track again? Like in a grudge match? Same one? Let us murder NPCs in the remake. I just think it probably just would destroy a lot of the structure of the quests. It's probably why BioWare typically doesn't have their games like that. Although in New Vegas you could do it. Mostly. I guess it depends on the person. Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready to race. Ooh. With the money I've made you, I'm not going to pay the fee. I want a cut of the profits. You are a shrewd one. I will give you an extra 500 credits if you win. That is more than fair. Let me call up the standings now. Panar has pushed himself, and this time is 51-64. You both have done far better than anticipated. This grudge match has drawn more attention than typical. The Beast Riders are very wild. I could understand if you don't want to post your best time. Attention, patrons. Now the Off-Worlder will race against Panar's new time. Who will be the winner this day? All right, we got to lock in. We got to lock in here. Okay. It's a challenging minigame because once you start going crazy fast, you obviously can't hit as many of the bonuses. It becomes a lot harder to do everything correctly. But we're going to lock in. I can usually lock in with things like this. Oh, shit. Okay. Not good. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, shit. Oh my god, we're doing it! Yeah, dude, oh my god, amazing time. Amazing time. There's just so much stuff happening. It's crazy. You won with a time of 42:53. Another victory. Panar is fuming. I would avoid him if I were you. Here are your credits as promised. Next race, you are in the second round. Who's Panar? We haven't seen Panar. Is he like in this place somewhere? Okay. that was easy. Let's keep saving just so we don't lose a ton of credits. 1,000 credits. Who's Panar? Oh, that's that one guy, right? The Beast Rider guy, yeah, in the other room. That's who that is. Skyrim method. Yeah, it's always tricky. Like, how do you do that without ruining your game? I like how Morrowind did it. I do like how Morrowind did it, where basically you can ruin your whole game if you kill somebody important, but the game's just like, well, you ruined the world. Oh well. That's one way, I suppose. Okay, let's go. I want to race. I'm ready to race. We already did this. It's weird that we got to persuade him again. We're now ready for the second round. You face the formidable Massadar at his time of 47:11. He is a real... My honored patron, 2 Offworlders are now locked into a contest of speed. The new Offworlder competes against Massadar now. It's so hard to read all that shit. Okay. I think we beat this time last time, so we should be good as long as I don't majorly mess up. We did get kind of lucky that last round, though. Also, the hitboxes are really large for some of these things on the field. Doing pretty well, though. Like that right there. How are you supposed to avoid that, man? Oh my god, we're doing it! We're killing it! Like, I literally cannot see that stuff when it appears. Oh no, we lost. Wait, what? Oh, Massadar is a professional racer. Your time is better. What? You have won 2,000 credits. You can face the champion, John Rafar, if you are willing. Many will come to see that match. I thought his time was like 41 seconds or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought we definitely lost that. Well, that works for me. Yeah, it's tricky just because you need to go fast, but once you start going so fast, it basically becomes impossible to dodge the red things. They kind of just appear, you know? How do you rank Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim? I put Skyrim at the top because, let's be real, I mean, if you're going to jump into an Elder Scrolls game, the easiest games to jump into are Skyrim, followed by Oblivion, followed by Morrowind. And sometimes I don't want to think as hard as, like, you know, dealing with all the weird systems like rolling dice to hit in Morrowind. So I know everybody loves to shit on Skyrim, or at least pretend as if Skyrim is, like, somehow worse than Oblivion. That's kind of like the popular opinion these days, I think. For me, it'll always be Skyrim. Very close second is Oblivion. Maybe not even very close. It's always a thing of, like, I like them for different reasons. You know? So I like Skyrim a lot, and it's always the easiest to just jump into. There's so much good, juicy content. It's also the best looking, although with the remaster, who knows? Oblivion Remaster looks better in certain ways now. But yeah, anyways, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, with the heavy caveat that I do like each of them for very different reasons. Morrowind is kind of like the last true Elder Scrolls RPG, much like KOTOR, you know? Morrowind's so great in its own way, but it's also like the hardest to just get into quickly. I would, man, if they ever make a Morrowind remake, be on this channel, I will be so excited. Like that, oh man. Like a Morrowind remake in the style of Oblivion Remastered, oh, I would seriously lose my shit, like no joke. Okay, let's do it. Okay. You now face the champion. She got off the track and beat even her old record. John Rafar has a time of 43 seconds. John Rafar faces competition this day. The Offworlder are seeking to take the crowd, everyone, to the swoop track. Okay, we can definitely beat that. We can definitely beat that. We just gotta not get screwed on the mines. Alright, it's just that one section that can screw us up. Also, the hitboxes are extremely large for some of the detritus on the field. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Oof. Knew that was coming. Oof. Okay, it's gonna be close. I think we lost. Damn, man, you like hit one thing in your whole... How did... What? I did better than the last time. How did we do so horrible with the time? Oof. Competition is fierce. Okay, I don't really mind losing, what was that, 100 credits? That's fine. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, the hardest part is just not messing up once, because it's so easy to mess up one time. I'm going to be the best swoop bike racer. Alright, gotta focus. It's that one stretch. That's the only thing that sucks about this. Maybe we want to jump. Maybe that's the trick. So right here. Oh my god. The hitboxes of the stuff on the field is like so bad. Whoop, whoop. Oh, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, okay, okay. That was good. Might be able to do it now. It's almost like better to intentionally get hit. No, we're not doing it. How did we hit the same time for doing better? That's so weird to me. Like, didn't we do better that time? Alright, let's give it one more shot and then we'll reload the save, I think. Okay, ready to race. It's weird that this is here now. This was at the top before. Alright, so you gotta basically be perfect, pretty much. You can't get hit. Okay. Oh my god, we're so fast. Oh my god, we're doing it, kind of. Okay, okay. Wow, this might be it. This might be it. No! Complete stop. Oof. Man, we were so close there, too. It's just so hard. Like, it's you have to go so fast to beat the time. You have to go so fast to beat the time, but then because you're going so fast, it's like basically impossible to dodge the stuff. So you kind of, it's just like a lot of luck, ultimately. GV would make a good parent to multiple kids. I love you both in different ways. Yeah. I don't know. I could foresee like, if we have 2 kids, I could see, like... I just know I'm a girl dad. It really comes down to, I can feel it. Unless we just have a girl and she's like a piece of shit or something. And she's like really hard to, you know, gives us a lot of trouble or whatever, a problem child. But I can just feel it outside of that. I'm like, I'm a girl dad. I just know it. So if I have a girl and a boy, I don't know. I feel like the girl will be my favorite. And I think it's just literally because I've experienced being a guy in my life. And there's just something where, like, I want to protect the women in my life. You know what I mean? It's like some weird thing like that. So I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't turn into favorites, because obviously that's not fair. But I'm hoping I will be unbiased. That's what every future parent wants to be. All right. Come on. It's tough, but we can do it. I mean, yeah. The only reason I don't think Morrowind's gonna get love before the other games is just because it's so old, and I think Bethesda knows the other games getting remastered / remastered / whatever will succeed financially better. I just know that Bethesda knows that. So that's the only thing. But I mean, if I had a choice, I would definitely make a Morrowind remaster the first thing. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, oh my god. No! Okay, we just can't hit a mine. Hitting a mine is the worst. For the love of God. Ugh. It's like I literally cannot even perceive it, dude. I cannot perceive. What? Yeah, forfeit. Yeah, I know. Hold on. Hold on. That's the problem here, is I literally cannot perceive the mines. They're just, boom, there. Okay. Like I said, it's basically just luck here at this point. I'm ready to race, persuade. Okay, come on.
Feel the force with your swoop bike racing. Feel the force, Castavin. You will succeed, just feel the force.
Okay, and you can still win, you just can't hit a mine. Hitting a mine immediately reduces you to like 0 speed. So we go left, right, just like that. Okay. We go left, right, okay, okay. Don't hit the mine up here. I think I want to hug to the left here. Yes. No, you piece of shit. I literally cannot see it, man. You literally can't see it. It just appears. It's just there. It's for 1 second it's not, and then the next second it's there. Yeah, I know. Okay, load game. Just like Pazak, I feel like there's just a level of unfairness with these. You have to be so tight and so speedy, but can't make that single mistake. Yeah. I think I'm getting it though. There's a bit of a trick. So this first stage is easy. Jump there, go back in the middle. Hit the boosts every time for the beginning leg. Make sure to not hit that one. And then here we want to go left and right. Left, right. Okay. Didn't hit that boost, but that's fine. Left, left. Okay, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. Now right here. Left. It's that stupid one every time. There's like 2 specific parts that make this so difficult. Yeah, there's like 2 specific mines that are making this such a pain in the ass. And you have to hold left at the end, and you have to keep holding left. But it is on, the first one is on the left, so I'm trying to think, can I maybe like stay in the center and then immediately go left? That might be better. Let's give that a shot. I want to race, I'm ready to race, persuade, success. Okay. Yeah, it's those last 2 mines. That's the only thing that makes this a pain in the ass. Okay. Amazing. No! You God, it's that last part every time. It's just that last segment. It's so fast you have no reaction speed for it. But I think I understand. I'm trying to visualize it in my head. It's just that middle mine that screws you. You just have to get around that middle mine, and then you can just hug the left, and it's fine. But it's that middle mine. Okay. Come on. Well, I would love it. They would have to remake it from the ground up, yep, and they would, man, it would look so good. It's the cool thing about like a Morrowind remake is that it's the most unique world. Like Skyrim, you know, just typical Nord, Viking world, whatever. It's got its own cool stuff, of course, but you know, we've seen it. Oblivion, kind of just like a, I don't know, standard medieval fantasy realm. But Morrowind is so unique. Like, I really want to see it in a beautiful new light. Okay, right here. Come on, come on. No, okay, that's fine. Now hug the left here. Jump. Yeah, here we go, here we go. It's so annoying because they're just there. Like, I cannot perceive it. I cannot make an adjustment because it's just there. They just appear. Like, I wonder if the strategy here is to literally intentionally get hit so that you can, like, see it coming better. Yo, thanks for the follow on the Twitch. Yeah, man. I mean, I think it would be a success. I think the only reason that they won't... I think they will do it, but I think it'll take a very long time. Because I know they want to do Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 because I know people got really upset with how long that stuff has taken to come out. But I also just know Bethesda, and like I said, I know they want to put their priorities on other remakes first, i.e. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, stuff like that. Morrowind's a bit too old for them to put a priority on, but I do hope they do it. Okay, so here I need to hug the left. Oh. Yes! 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 Now this is pod racing! Thank God. Thank God.
You won with a time of 40:98. You have won. John Rafar's time is no more. For a rookie to do so well is incredible. Your reflexes must be almost Jedi-like. Here are your credits, Swoop Champion. You are always welcome here.
Yeah, so I like the swoop racing, but again, with Pazak, it's like they had a really fun mini-game, but it's not fun when it's out of your hands. And that's my thing with, like, most things in video games. You know, it's just that those last two mine sections, you have to go so fast, and when you're going that fast, you just cannot see those mines to avoid them. They're just there. They're boom, they're there. So it's like, man, just let the player, like, play a standard game of Pazak. Let the player play a standard swoop bike race. You don't gotta make it so stacked against them. But it's still fun. I enjoy the swoop bike stuff quite a bit. And Pazak, you just kind of have to fight the system a bit, you know? Alright. I think that's a good place to end. As much as I want to keep going, my voice is already getting shredded, which is now presenting a new challenge when it comes to streaming, is doing voice acting gigs and jobs and projects, in addition to streaming where I'm voicing things, and also playing Let's Plays and stuff too, where I am also using my voice a whole bunch. So I have to make sure I don't shred my voice to nothing, which was always a challenge back in the day with Maveritt's streaming every day too. But that'll be where we pause for today. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they'll do it. They know it'll make them some money. They know it'll be a success, but I think it'll take some time. But like I said, I mean, just be on this YouTube channel when they do it because I will be ecstatic. I think I would probably prefer like a Morrowind remake to any sort of like Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, like, you know, redo. I would like that too, though. Honestly, it's been long enough for me with Skyrim that I'm definitely feeling the itch again. So if they were to like remake Skyrim, I don't think it needs it though. That's the thing. It still like plays pretty well. Morrowind needs it, and I would be ecstatic. So if they ever do announce that, we'll definitely do something with it. Yeah, thanks for watching. All right, everybody, that'll be it for the stream for today. Again, we are streaming every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, meaning the next stream is going to be this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm thinking of doing Subnautica 2. I definitely want to make sure we don't lose track of KOTOR 2. So I'm on the fence with it. I definitely want to give it a shot. I think it would be a lot of fun. For those that don't know, the original Subnautica was one of the best series we ever did on streaming. It was an amazing series. Super duper duper fun. So I definitely want to do Subnautica 2. We'll see. That may happen Friday, at least like a one-off stream, and then we'll get back to KOTOR on Monday. Or we may just do KOTOR. I'm just going to go with how I'm feeling. But yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time is when we are streaming currently until KOTOR 2 is finished. Really loving KOTOR 2. Check out the Patreon if you got $1. Like I said, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 and Baldur's Gate 3, as well as a whole bunch of other bonus series that have been completed on the Patreon. Check out the socials at Grohlvana everywhere if you want to stay updated. Also, the Discord is open to any and all, so feel free to join. Should be a link in the description of this very stream. And I think that's basically everything. Big thanks for all the support lately. It's been monumental. Thank you guys so much. Jeff Stewart going absolutely crazy with all the gifted memberships. Thank you all very much for the support. Thanks for watching, and I will see you Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a good night, everybody. Adios.